Welcome to HDTV. You are now rocking with your boy. We in the building. We in the building. I got a chance and everything to watch all the games. The Brooklyn game, we did that yesterday on Cino's Live. Pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It was okay. You know, the games, I give the games yesterday a D. Like they weren't that good. Brooklyn and Boston was a real good game at first until, the end. Cause when the end happened, it was about done, man. Like there was nothing they could do. Shoot, I'm finna go over the games. I'm just sending some out to people, letting them know, yo, we in the building. Just let everybody know we live. We live, baby. Like my auntie would say, we live, baby. We live, baby. Okay, gotta share this again. Let them know what's going on. Let's see. Where's that? We live. All right. Share this to one more, and we should be good to go. What's up, Sean? What, you don't like Ticket? Ticket be straight to me. He be going off on all them cats, man. He don't play no games. That's one thing I give him, boy. He do not care. He go in. Finna get some people in here. Let's see who I'm going to invite. Boom, boom, boom. See if my mom get in here. That would be funny. My mom show up. Let's see. Dita. Okay, DJ. Hold on, man. I'm just trying to get some more people in here, man. He be bugging, I guess, man. You know, ticket be going in on stuff. He don't care. He gonna let you have it. Shoot, I'm just bringing people in right now, man. Let's see. Is that everybody? Oh, my brother. Okay, MOE. Nathaniel. Nicoism. Let's see. Let's see. So basically, man, I'm just sending lives out to everybody. Okay. All right, man. Sorry about that. So the games yesterday, I feel like the games yesterday were not that good. They were terrible. Boston and the Brooklyn Nets probably was the best game. The Clippers and Nuggets game got good at the end. The Nuggets started hitting some shots. Jamal Murray did what he does best, play trash for the first the first 2 quarters. Then the second half, he started heating up. It was good to see Will Barton back out there because Will Barton, he was Will Barton was out and everything. So, it was real good to see him and everything. So that was real good. Now, the first game I wanted to talk about was the Miami Heat and the New Orleans Pelicans. The New Orleans Pelicans, their issue is going to be consistency. They got to have consistency. They have to learn how to how do I say it? They got to learn how to close at the end. Not only close, they got to learn how to play half court sets. Not only do they have to play half court sets, they have got to learn how to defend. Because certain times, man, they defend, but they get caught up in switches, and it's very hard for them to stay with their man. JJ Redick was saving them a lot of times in this game. He was saving them the whole game practically. Brandon Ingram is looking like a superstar. Ingram was balling, but in the fourth quarter where you need him to step up, him and Zion kind of went quiet. Zion did good as well. He was getting the rebounds. He was attacking the boards. He wasn't selling them for those outside shots. I think he attempted 2 shots. What's up, Chris? I think he attempted 2 shots from deep, and then he went inside, and he was able to back guys down and get to his spots and everything. But the Pelicans, I believe they can make the playoffs. They're going to be a good team. Lonzo Ball looked decent. I mean, he wasn't all that, but he looked decent. He looked like a point guard now. He actually shot when it's time to. Hart off the bench was amazing. Hart came off the bench and was helping them. He helped that second unit for the Pelicans get the score closer, as well as try to put them up, which it was hard for them to get up because the Miami Heat are just deep. Miami got a guy, what's his name? Precious Achiuwa. Precious Achiuwa was the biggest pickup for this Miami team because it allowed Bam to rest. They allowed Bam not to have to deal with getting knocked around or pushed around. He actually could come in and change the game for the team coming off the bench. That's something they were missing last year with size. If they would have had Achiuwa in those finals against the Lakers, they would have gave the Lakers a tough finals. And Spoelstra, for once, finally, what's up, Terrell? He finally let Myers Leonard play. It's like, dude, you could have had Myers Leonard playing in the finals with Olenek. Olenek could have been the starter with Bam, and they could have stretched the defense of the Lakers. It would have gave them a chance to win the finals. But that's what happens when you're a Pinocchio and you're not a Geppetto. So now the Miami Heat, Jimmy Butler, I think, got hurt because he only played how many minutes Butler played? Butler only played 16 minutes, and then he was out the game. Bam played like 28 minutes, 17 points he balled out. His defense was what I like. And this is what I was trying to tell everybody. He's not out there. He's not out there trying to how do I say it? He's not a great rim protector, but he's great at lockdown defense. He has great defense in the post as well as he can guard the perimeter. Bam is a one-of-a-kind player. You don't let a Bam Adebayo go. So they need to make sure keep him. The point guards, Tyler Hero did great to me. I like Hero in the starting lineup. You have him and Duncan Robinson. Duncan was going off. He was hitting threes from everywhere. The guy caught fire. It was over. It was over when he caught fire. Put him up. But I give the Pelicans credit because they battled back. They battled back to try to get in the game. Now, the additions for Miami, Avery Bradley and what's his face? Maurice Harkless, Mo Harkless was two great pickups because what they do is they know how to spread their defense. They can do the switches. Mo Harkless and Bradley can go against a guy bigger than them or taller, put that forearm in their back and make it uncomfortable for them to get to their shot pocket or to pick their spots to be able to shoot. Like, for instance, Brandon Ingram loves to get the ball on the elbows, sometimes on the side, on the mid-range to the sides, like almost near the three-point lines. He likes to get the ball there and operate. Mo Harkless and Avery Bradley were impeding him from getting to where he wanted to get to, and that's what I like. Defensively, Miami's probably going to be the best defensive team out there. Iguodala did good. I didn't like him late because he took some ill-advised threes, which to me were dumb. So, I mean, the game was okay. I mean, it could have been better, but it is what it is and everything. What's up, Nick? Yeah, he was. Achua was nice. He boxed out. He was battling. He is what Miami needed. They needed a guy who's physical. So when Bam goes to the bench, Achua come in there, you don't miss a beat. And then Myers Leonard is going to stretch the floor by shooting threes and shooting mid-ranges. And he could go down there and get you a couple boards too if you need him to. Then you got your point guard and your two guards. To me, Goran Dragic coming off the bench, great move. Keep him coming off the bench. I'm trying to figure out what happened to Kendrick Nunn. Is Kendrick Nunn not playing because he's sick or he's hurt? But Kendrick Nunn didn't play at all. But other than that, they did good. Hero did great, man. I mean, he didn't score a whole bunch, but Hero was setting guys up for the alley-oops. He was setting guys up for their shooting their spots. He was running the floor well. He finished at the hoop. I see he worked on his left hand a little bit before coming back. Miami's going to be a dangerous team, man. The Pelicans are going to be good too. This was the second best game, I believe, or the third best game, I would say, of the night. It was a good game up until the end when Ingram and Zion basically, they basically disappeared in the fourth quarter. But Brandon Ingram and Williamson are going to be dangerous. They're going to win some games. And the Steven Adams pickup was great. Steven Adams was battling Lonzo, Eric Bledsoe. Now, I give Stan Van Gundy this. He brought Eric Bledsoe off the bench. That is something that's key. I would bring him off the bench as well because Eric Bledsoe can lead your second unit. And then you got Hart. Hart did good too. Hart's a scrapper. He played with Hart. And then for a guard, he got 9 rebounds. The guy was on point. JJ Redick hit some big shots late in the fourth quarter to keep him in the game. It just wasn't enough, but he's going to be a guy that's going to be good. Jackson Hayes, he was okay, but he has to do a little better. He only played 3 minutes. Yeah, that was their rotation. So, I mean, the Pelicans are going to be fine. The thing is, the field goal percentage. The Pelicans miss a lot of shots, and they take a lot of terrible shots. That's one of the things that really concerns me about the Pelicans. They were only 40% from the field, and the Miami Heat were 51% from the field, which is great. The three-point line, the Heat were 43% and the Pelicans were 29%. I felt they settled for too many threes down the stretch. They should have kept going to the hole. They kept shooting too many threes. And also the Pelicans got to work on free throws. The Miami Heat were 83% for the night. They had 23 attempts. The Pelicans got 33 attempts. They were getting a lot of fouls, especially Zion when he put his head down. What's up, Joe Cool? When he put his head down, he was blowing them, and he was getting a lot of foul calls because they had to keep the game close because Miami should have blew them out. Miami is the far more superior team, but a lot of bad calls to me really put the Pelicans back in the game. We know what the NBA was trying to do. They didn't want the game to get out of hand and people turn away. Total rebounds, 41 to the Heat 30. Pelicans had 41 to the Heat 35. They had 11 offensive boards to the Heat's 4. The Heat have got to get better rebounding. They're not a real strong rebounding team. And that's how they were basically during the bubble run. It's just that they hit so many threes and they play defense well and they rip the ball from you. They cause so much havoc on defense. They really make that up. That makes up for their lack of rebounding. But that's one thing the Heat got to work on is more rebounds. The assists, the Pelicans 18 to the Heat 29. The Pelicans have got to learn to move the ball more. They get stuck in that ISO ball too much, and that really messed them up at certain parts of the game where I felt they could have came back and overtook the Heat. Now it depends on when they ISO. You can play ISO ball within you can play ISO ball within a team game. You just have to do it within the flow of the offense, like Kyrie and KD were doing yesterday with the Nets. It was in the flow of the offense they were taking the ball. ESPN was on some BS after the Laker game saying LeBron won. No, my Lakers won. Well, Chris, we know the narrative. LeBron didn't really do nothing that game. I mean, I know his points, he's going to have about 22, 9, and 8, whatever stat line he had, but he didn't do nothing. The guys who did something for you was Kuzma off the bench. KCP hit some big shots early. You had Montrez giving you energy, putting the boards back. Anthony Davis just dominated. They had nobody to stick Anthony Davis. And I don't understand why Rick Carlisle, for some reason, was not playing Willie Cauley-Stein or Bogdanovich. You play those guys against the AD, because if you play those guys against the AD, there's nothing you could do, because they'll be bumping AD all over the place, and then it would have been a game. What's up, C-Pen for the win, aka Ibuku? But back to the but I'm gonna get to that game. Let me knock this game out. But the Miami Heat look good. I think they'll be a top 1, 2, 3, or 4 seed. They're gonna be in the top 4. I mean, that's just given. Their defense is phenomenal. They pass the ball. They move the ball. Those guys can hit shots when it's time. Duncan Robinson, Hero, and all them, Dragic off the bench is the key. If you bring Dragic off the bench, they're going to beat a lot of teams that way. So I think there'll be a good matchup for the Brooklyn Nets. But it depends on how Jimmy is. Is his injury serious, or did they just want him to chill a little bit? Hey, who knows? Now, the Pelicans are just young. They just have to get experience, and they have to move the ball. They do not move the ball well at all. They are like a C- plus in moving the ball. They move the ball terribly. Yeah, Sean, the Mavs frustrated me too. You got Bogdanovich and Willie Cauley-Stein on the bench, and you don't throw them out there. Now, Powell was balling out. Powell is a beast. Number 7, I like Powell. Powell is good, but you got to move him to the 4. He's not a center. He's a 4. If you put him there, he could get the scrappy buckets. The scrappy boards. He could also get putbacks, and he'll be a mismatch for certain guys who's trying to guard him, especially a Harrell. He could murder Harrell when it's time for him to do what he do on the court. Now, that's what pissed me off about them. Right. Right, T. Hubbard. What's up, prime time, my guy? Yeah, you're right. They are a team. The Heat and the Heat are a complete team. They to me are probably the most complete team out of everybody. The only difference between them and Brooklyn is you got those nuclear weapons in KD and Kyrie, but everybody else is practically the same. So what's up, Neil? So it's something that could be very interesting to see at the end. Now the second game was a blowout. The Warriors and the Bucks. Look, Steve Kerr. I agree with Carcino. Steve Kerr needs to be fired. Okay, he needs to be fired. He needs to be let go. He needs to be sent his papers. He coached the worst game I have ever seen. And then they're not even using Pascal right. They barely played Pascal yesterday. And then Andrew Wiggins, he's more of a third or fourth option. Oubre, he didn't do nothing in 20 minutes. He was getting cooked. James Wiseman is the only bright spot, him and Steph. You have got to get a point guard out there. That's all they're missing. Draymond needs to hurry up and come back and play the point, or they need to find somebody else. They need to get a point guard who can help. Because if you had a point guard, the Warriors would not have been as bad as they were yesterday. They had no structure. Nobody's moving. Like, Steph's trying his best, but Steph has to play the point guard role. He's a point guard, but he's not that type of point guard. He's a scorer. I need Steph scoring. So they have to find a way to get somebody in there to facilitate, because this was a good chance to beat the Bucks. Giannis played like crap. So you had a chance to win, but the Bucks supporting cast is what destroyed the Warriors. Their supporting cast was crazy. Right, Chris. The Mavs play zero defense. But they're trying to tell us Luka is the MVP candidate. How? He plays no defense. And not only that, I think he was still hurt from the first game when they played the Suns, when he slipped in the first quarter and fell on his knee. I think he's still hurting from that. So Right. They play defense at certain times. But what made me mad was they did not play Kylie Stein or you rain. The guy Shaq says you rain. They didn't play Bogdanovich. No, not Bogdanovich, Marjanovic. Well, that Boban. They didn't play Boban. You know what I'm saying? Boban should have played a lot more than what he did. Yes, prime time. I'm with you. Fire Steve Kerr now. Curry to me lost a step. I can see that, Chris, but I don't think he lost a step. I just think he's still trying to get himself back right. But hey, you could be right. He could have probably lost a step. Yeah, Joe Cool, I agree. They need to trade Wiggins. I agree. Yeah, the Clippers look good, Malik. And what's up? They looked good. I'm gonna talk about them. I'll send Wiggins to Canada. Yeah, Trail. I was grabbing all on his arms when he was guarding him. Oh, yeah, of course. But I knew they were going to do that. We knew how this game was going to go, Sean. I knew they were going to cheat them in the game. But they were cheating them. If Rick Carlisle would have made some adjustments, they could have beat the fix. They could have beat the refs, and they could have beat the Lakers. The Lakers do not look that good to me. The Lakers, to me, play a lot better when LeBron is off the court and Anthony Davis is in the post balling out. That's the point. Right. He lost Mark Jackson's. Exactly. C-Pen, Curry just isn't all the way back yet from COVID and not actually playing in the game for so long. It's only 2 games. Exactly, C-Pen. And we gotta hold on. It's only 2 games. We can't jump off the bridge. Anything can happen. Anything can happen these next couple months. We gotta see how these next couple months are. Michael Kelly, what up? Yeah, KD looked like he might beat MVP right now. Yeah, get Wiggins the F out. Yeah, C-Pen, you got to tell your homeboy Wiggins is done, dog. He's terrible. Going back to Canada, yeah. That's why then. Yeah, Nick, good. I'm glad you didn't watch it, dog. I watched it for both of us. You would have been pissed off. You would have been cursing like I was cursing at the TV. Lakers are they're very beatable. Very beatable. LeBron blaming on the wine after he airballed the free throw, but you want your damn respect. Well, yeah, you know that. You know that, guys. You already know. What the? Man, you two messing up. Yeah, they do. Marcus Saul was a good pickup for them, though. I'm a Lake Show fan. Can't stand LaFrado, man. Yeah, Marcus Saul was a good pick, but they're not using Marcus Saul right at times. That's what's making me mad about that. Marcus Saul, they're playing Marcus Saul, they're not letting him get to his spots. They're making him a spot up 3-point shooter like they did Kevin Love. And that's pissing me off. What's up, Ibuku?
Stupid, man. What's up, bro?
Chilling, man. Pissed off. I watched that Lakers game, dog. I wanted to break something because it was so boring and it was so trash.
Bro, listen, I fell asleep at halftime, dog. I'm like, man, I'm going to sleep on this game. Like, right when I seen Montrezl Harrell running over whoever that was, he ran over somebody like he was Adrian Peterson. I'm like, all right, man, I'm going to sleep at halftime, man. Y'all can
Right,
have this.
right. Exactly. But it was terrible. What up, Nick? But it was
Nick
terrible.
Jacobs, the
It's
first
like
generation.
I just don't know what the hell was going on with Rick Carlisle. Rick Carlisle didn't play Bobin. He didn't play Willie Cauley Stein that much. And AD was just having his way down there. What up, Sean? He was having his way down
Sean was
there
good.
doing whatever the hell he wanted to do. And then it's like you're giving him a free pass. But when they started playing him, the Mavericks cut the lead down and they had a chance to win the game. They could have beat the Fix and everything. But Rick Carlisle, for some reason, kept putting Kyle at the center. Kyle is too small to play against AD and Marc Gasol. He's too small. So he got dominated the whole game, but he was balling on the offensive end, and Luka just ain't look right. Luka is still hurt from that first game. He was not looking right at all. He tried to get to his spots. You know, he looked at decent in the second to the third quarter, but then they had him on the bench too long. I thought they should have brought him back 8 minutes left or 9 in the fourth, but Rick Carlisle left him on the bench and brought him back with 6 minutes left and everything in the fourth quarter. It's like, why? It's like no point. You might as well just leave him out. You done messed up everything, and then not only that, what pissed me off as well was look, man, LeBron need to retire, man. He just need to go sit on the bench. This team plays a lot better without him. He's in the way. He just really is.
Easily,
Anthony
man.
Davis can't do what he wants to do. He gotta go shoot these pretty jumpers and everything. What's up, Chris?
What up, Chris?
So he basically he's shooting these pretty jumpers, and when he goes to the bench, Anthony Davis can operate now. He can go in the post. He can do what he does, and that's where I like Anthony Davis at. He doesn't need to shoot these dumb threes. These threes he don't need to take any threes. He needs to go to the post, old school style, and go to work. That's all he got to do. And Marc Gasol I don't know what they're doing with Marc Gasol. They got Marc Gasol playing like he's a 2 guard to shoot all these damn shots at the top of the key. It's like, what?
Like for real, you know what I mean? That's the problem, you know what I mean? Every time LeBron is in the game, he messes up the whole flow of the offense, you know what I mean? The centers can't do their job on defense and offense because he's in the game.
Yep.
What?
And I just remembered.
Curry's not overrated. What? Go ahead, C-Pen, my bad.
No, you good, man. I just remember, man, like I remember during the broadcast of the Lakers and Clippers game, I think it was right before the game. They were saying Frank Vogel would like AD to shoot more 3-point attempts. So I'm like, I don't know if that's Frank Vogel, man. I think that's a LeBron thing, man.
Yeah, that's LeBron.
And like you guys said, dog, like LeBron, he always messing up the flow of the offense, man. Like, quit trying to make AD a perimeter player, man. Make him do what he does best.
Right. That was my problem last night with the Mavs. Like probably in the last few minutes of the fourth quarter, that they sat Luka way too long on that bench.
Exactly.
They sat him way too long, and Luka was getting pissed off. Like, bro, y'all, like they were down by like 10 points.
Right.
And then it's like, bro, put Luka in. Put Luka in. Luka's sitting there like, I'm getting cold, man. I'm about to start falling asleep.
But
like,
this Carlisle was like that in Detroit. He was the same way in Detroit. He cannot coach. I don't know why people
looking like Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I don't know why people say he can coach. Rick Carlisle does this all the damn time. He doesn't know how to rotate his players. He don't put his guys in the position they need to be in the half court. And not only that, he went away from Trey Burke and Brunson too much. He should have kept them in the game longer. It's like, what are you doing?
Why would you do that, man? Those are some quick guards that can get, like, you know,
right.
They have the handles, you know what I mean, and the quick first step to get back.
Right.
You know, pass the defender and get to the basket.
Right.
And Trey Burke can definitely get to the basket real easy.
Yeah.
You know, you put him in the right position.
Man, him and Brunson were killing them. They were killing them getting to the next level. And then Willie Cauley-Stein, when he finally got in, they actually had somebody who could pound with the guys they had. And then when they put Boban in, they were able to cut it to 10, almost to 8. But then Rick Carlisle done behind, left Luka on the bench long, and then that's when the Lakers said, oh, it's over. We finna take off, and they took off because they put LeBron on the bench, which I've been screaming at him to do because Anthony Davis, he's in Anthony Davis' way. I'm sorry. All the Laker fans out there, I'm sorry. LeBron is in Anthony Davis' way.
Well, Laker fans should know that. Real Laker fans should know the issue.
Yeah.
Right.
I said real Laker fans
when is Montrezl Harrell ever scored 22 points? When is the last time he ever scored 22 points?
I mean, but Montrez was straight what he did. All he gonna do is come in. All he gonna do is come in and give you energy. That's it. But the one thing I noticed from the Clippers that's a lot better without him, they actually have played a lot better team defense without him. Their team defense is better. They switch right. They're not pointing the fingers to everybody. When they had Montrez, it was a play. Paul George did a pick and roll. He missed Serge on it. Serge already being a veteran, he is like, you good? Let's go play defense. That's the maturity that we have. That's the maturity that the Clippers really need. That's what they really needed at the end of the day, was that maturity and that length. Not only that, Serge can stretch the floor and he could put the ball on the floor, which is another dimension. Batum was a great pickup because now you don't have to rely on him being your first or second option. He could be your third or fourth. He can hit that corner three, or he could defend against guys like Jamal Murray. When the Nuggets were coming back, he was giving Murray problems. Murray was trying to hit these shots, trying to hit this. He was all in his face. Then when he got past Serge, Batum stepped up, took the charge, boom, back the other way. So the Clippers look a whole lot better than they did when they had Montrez and those guys. They got rid of those. It was good they got rid of them. Yeah. And Beverly got to play down the fourth quarter. Beverly took the game over down the fourth quarter after Kawhi got hurt. They were straight.
Yeah, you got a lot of like-minded guys that want to win. That's the thing. You know what I mean? That's what they needed. And Montrezl Harrell him having an issue with Kawhi and Paul George coming over. Is that's somebody that I wouldn't want on my team. You know what I
What's
mean?
up, Morris?
And plus,
Yeah,
Batum, he's in a
Kawhi
better
got
system
busted
too.
open, man.
What's up, Uncle Leon?
Yeah.
I see you. That's my uncle, man. What's up, Unc? He
Salute,
made
Unc.
it.
What's happening?
Which y'all was saying? My bad, I interrupted y'all.
Nah, you good, man. But Clippers, yeah, they looking good so far, man. Of course, like I said, it's only 2 games. I need to see a little more sample size, but
Yeah,
I am seeing that Ty Lue is playing Reggie Jackson less and less. That's a good thing. And then
yeah,
Yeah.
Batum, he's been impressing me so far. But you know, we gotta stay healthy and everything.
right.
But yeah, overall, man, the Clippers are playing, much better as a team so far. But the
Mm-hmm.
Nuggets, I'm not gonna say this. I'm not gonna say this early because I'm gonna give it a few more games. But Jamal Murray, he is looking like a product of the bubble so far, But it
I
may take
mean,
him a
but
minute to
he's
cook.
always did this. But he's always done this. Jamal Murray is a wild card type of player. He's gonna be
Yeah,
great in some situations, and then he's gonna be bad. Like if he has a terrible first half, he's gonna ball out in the second half. He can start off fast and then he fades late. He's always been that type of player. So to me, bubble or no bubble, he's always played like this. The thing that was interesting was Michael Porter's defense has not improved at all. And then he's not good on switches. And then he go cold at certain parts of the game. And then Malone is benching him. He benched him for like, I think, 2 quarters.
Yeah,
The
he benched him in the
the
fourth
second half.
quarter.
Right.
Yeah.
So he didn't even get a chance to come back in. And then Barden looked it good. I like Barden. Barden's going to be straight. That's who they needed back. I liked it on Morris. Morris was good coming off the bench and facilitating and getting the offense rolling. But Gary Harris and Jamal Murray were terrible. They let the team down, and they're going to miss Jeremy Grant. They're going to miss Jeremy Grant.
Yeah.
Jeremy Grant in that situation, his length and his height would have been able to guard a Paul George or a Batum or Serge. And not only that, he could get rebounds. To be a 3, he's a great rebounder. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you lost that. That's really going to hurt them down the stretch. That's what they were missing, because Grant probably could have got a corner 3, or he could have got a big stop on defense. So,
Right. Because I am seeing that the Nuggets, from what I'm seeing the first 2 games, they are getting killed on that perimeter, dog.
Yeah.
And I seen it too. Like right when they lost Jeremy Grant, I said, man, that's gonna hurt them a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you obviously seeing that, dog, because they've been playing in like shootouts the first 2 games.
Yeah.
If that.
Mm-hmm.
No,
and same with Porter too. Porter's still young, and he might not fit in that type of system the way they play.
Yeah,
that's what I thought, man. That's the main thing I thought. I'm like, him and Jamal Murray, man. I don't know how that would mesh. You know what I mean? I think that Michael Porter Jr. would need the ball in his hand more. You know what I mean?
Right.
Him playing with Jamal Murray is not going to work for me, man.
Right.
Exactly.
And Mike go somewhere like Charlotte. You need to go somewhere like Charlotte.
Right. And Mike Malone is just not a good coach to me, man. Mike Malone is just not a good coach to me, man. His rotations, man. His rotations, I don't understand them at all. Like, cause I get Michael Porter's defense ain't all that great, you know what I mean? But when they was behind, they kind of needed his scoring in that fourth quarter, in my opinion. So Porter definitely needs to go somewhere else, man, to where he will have a little more usage, at least be the number 2 option. Yeah, I think it'll be better.
I'm gonna go right quick, but I'll be back. I gotta go pick up some food. I'll be back.
Oh, you good? Joe, cool. We'll be here.
Right,
yeah, but I'm thinking the same thing too. Nick and C-Pen, is that I just don't like Michael Porter in that system. Like, because Jamal Murray and what's his name? I keep forgetting it. Joker, they basically demand the ball. But the thing is with Joker, like Joker to me plays too passive. And if he ever played aggressive, he would be probably the best player in the league. Like, you wouldn't be able to stop this guy, but he plays so passive, it pisses you off because he'll have spurts where he's just dominating. You can't stop him, and then he goes into his shell. I'm just gonna sit here at the top of the key. And it's
that's what he was doing in the bubble. That's what was frustrating me in the bubble. He was doing that in the bubble.
It annoys me, man. It really annoys me. I'm like, Jokic, you got
Like,
all
he
the
was
speed
playing
in the world,
soft.
dude. Be a little more aggressive, please. Just a little more aggressive. You could be Dirk Nowitzki. You could be prime Dirk Nowitzki if you could just be a little more aggressive.
Oh man, hell yeah! I think he could be better than Dirk because defensively he a little tougher than Dirk. So
yeah.
I'm like, man, he could be a complete player, but it's hard. I just don't get it. Like, yeah, Terrell, Joker need to dunk on somebody and get angry. He need to do something because he was pissing me off. I'm watching the game falling asleep. Like, what is this dude doing? Like, it's boring. Like, you ain't
talking about a game that she fell asleep on, man. That Milwaukee going to game, Golden State.
Oh God, Milwaukee! Oh, I fell asleep, dog.
I fell asleep.
I was snoring, bro.
I turned to the NFL game.
I'm in the doggone recliner.
Bro, I was.
The thing is, like, the thing is with the Warriors, the thing is with the Warriors is like the certain people just over dramatizing like the Warriors, like as if like they completely fell off. Like, I understand like the Warriors, obviously we're not in a good position to win games. That's clear. Like Curry is doing what Curry does. My thing is with Curry's situation is y'all can't compare Curry to Kyrie Irving, Damian Lillard, things like that. Like, they both carry different kind of play styles. Curry has a complete different play style than those players. And one, they already have supporters. Curry needs, like I was watching the, other people on, YouTube, they're talking about it, saying Curry is overrated. I'm like, how is Curry overrated? I mean, I get that, he needs certain assets to his game to play the way he wants to play,
it's
but
not that Curry needs a point guard with him. If he had a point guard beside him, he would be a better. You gotta understand, Curry is they want Curry to be like Kobe or Michael and do all. He's not those type of guys. Kobe
it's
and
Michael, that's an unfair comparison. He's not like them.
Or Iverson. They want him to be Iverson or Dame. He's not that type of player. Steph Curry is just a better. He's just another Reggie Miller.
Yeah,
he
got the thing with Steph Curry.
More handles.
Yeah, he got handles. He just got to get the ball off the screen. Not only that, he needs a point guard to have structure of offense. You got to remember when Draymond was there, when he went to the bench, it wasn't just Draymond was there, but when Draymond went to the bench, they had Sean Livingston come in and Iguodala. So you had a point guard rotation where Curry could just run off screens and hit threes. That's his game. Yeah. You can't put Curry like it's like the Philadelphia team that Iverson took to the finals. You can't put Curry on that team and say, Curry, operate. He can't do it. That's not his type of game. Curry has to catch and shoot. Now, he can take you off the dribble, but that's at certain times of the game. He likes to play in a structure. He's a structured player.
Structured player.
Yeah, Kyrie and Dame Lillard, they are the structure. They're the structure because that's their game. So you can't, that's why I never compared Steph to Kyrie or Kyrie to Dame. You can't do it because you just saw what Kyrie did. When Kyrie stayed, look, it's my turn. It's over. You out the game. You're not going to win. And that's the difference I keep telling people between him and Kemba last year. Everyone was saying Kemba is better. I'm like, dude, Kemba's a better fit. But as far as overall player, he is not touching Kyrie. And we've seen that the past 2 games.
And the thing is
a whole nother level.
And the thing with Kyrie, oh, go ahead, man.
Go ahead, C-Pen.
I'm about to say, there's another thing. Curry is playing with a completely different starting 5. They've never played together, so it's gonna take a minute. And who knows when Draymond gonna come back? Because Draymond, he a hoe, man. I'm sorry. Ever since I'm a clutch, he acting like a hoe.
I don't know what crap he on, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying you got to get him a point guard, even if it's not Draymond. Just get him some point guards. Get him somebody who's on the second unit that's a point guard, and also have a guy in the first unit that's a point guard and everything. What's up, S Young?
Right.
Yeah, just like you said, HD, about Curry having structure. Like, Kyrie got drafted into an environment where he was the man already. because when he got drafted to Cleveland, he was already you're going to be the main scorer. Curry got drafted in a position where it was like he had players already. He had veterans to learn from. He had people.
Monte Ellis.
Right. He had Baron Davis, Steven Jackson. He had people like that to carry him and tell him, look, this is going to be your team. Are you going to be ready to start, as soon, eventually this is going to be your squad. So, yeah, Curry was always a structured player. Obviously, Curry always needs assets for him because that's how he got brought up into his game. Yeah. Kyrie was already ready to be like, I'm that dude already because they drafted him like that. They drafted him to be like, I'm going to be the lead scorer. So, it's different. It's different with those kind of players.
Right. And now let's go back to the draft.
Eshawn, hold on real quick, C-Pen. Eshawn, no, you good. What you think about the games yesterday? What was your favorite game and what was your worst game yesterday?
My favorite game was the Clippers and the Nuggets.
I like that too. That was a good game. That
was my favorite game because the first quarter, Clippers were killing it.
Yeah.
The Nuggets had came back, and then the Clippers had gassed them out and focused on offense because once Paul George and Kawhi they started getting their full momentum and they started really killing it. And the Curry thing was I feel bad for Curry, but it's the system. He doesn't know the system he's in because now Clay's hurt, Draymond's hurt, KD's gone.
Yeah.
And now you stuck with these. Now you stuck with Wiggins and Oubre
right. It's a difference. It's a difference, and that's what guys are not understanding. They're too hard on Curry. Curry just had, like C-Pen said, he just had COVID. Then he got off of COVID and he was hurt, so he had to deal with the injury and COVID. Like, this guy's just not gonna snap back overnight. Like, it takes some time to build chemistry. Because if you don't have chemistry, we all seen what'll happen. Your team is gonna be trash, and it's just gonna look like a bunch of chickens with their head cut off out there. Chris, what you thought about the games yesterday? What was your favorite game, and what was your worst game yesterday?
Best game, Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing KD come back, him and Kyrie killing it. Like, to me, Boston don't want to see Brooklyn. That's 3 times in 2 weeks they lost them already?
Yeah.
Horrible matchup.
Yeah.
Worst game?
Yeah, go ahead.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a terrible game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't like that matchup. I didn't think they should have matched Milwaukee with Golden State. I was like, why would you match Golden State against Milwaukee? See, this is the problem with the NBA. They don't know how to match people up, especially big games. It's like that wasn't gonna work because the Bucks supporting cast is lethal. They are lethal. Right. They were carrying them the whole game. Everyone talk about Middleton's 31. Yeah, he hit 31, but
people don't talk about what Drew Holiday, his impact of the game. You know what I mean? He hit some big monumental shots, even though he didn't shoot that much, but he hit shots that counted. You know what I mean? To keep the Milwaukee Bucks up.
And DiVincenzo, I am loving this guy. That guy is a baller, man.
That's another guy, yeah.
I said, look at the Italian out there crossing people up.
Yeah.
Looking good.
But as far as Giannis, man, oh my God.
Yeah, he had a horrible game.
Milton had to carry him.
Late. There's no reason you should be 4 for 11 from the free throw line, dog. There's no excuse on that, man.
Yep.
Yeah, Giannis was all around terrible, man. Giannis was lucky that he got a good team around him still. But Giannis, man, he got to step it up, man.
Yeah.
That's another thing I've noticed. Me and HD were actually talking about this, man. Giannis has been playing a lot like LeBron, dog.
Yeah,
like he stagnates in offense. I don't know what it is with him, man.
It's his shooting ability because he's like very tall, like 6'11".
I don't even know if it's
very good.
It's not just that he don't run sets well. Like if you watch when they go to the bench, like when he go to the bench, the offense plays 100 times better. It's movement. Guys are moving. People are catching the ball, moving the ball, and they're cutting. They're cutting through the lane. They're getting to their spots to shoot. When he's in the game, everybody plays all by the 3-point line. It's like everybody's out the way, no movement, and then the guy comes set a pick, then he'll go downhill. That's a LeBron James offense. So it's like, I don't know if he knows how to read sets or he knows how to read plays. I don't think he knows how to run a structured offense.
Yeah, man. And I told you this before, HD. Like, you didn't agree with me at the time, but I said, even though he wasn't quite established yet back then, like when he was a young player coming up, he shot the ball better than me in his limited touches. I think his shot got worse. His shot got worse than me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it did.
And even the free throw shooting. The free throw shooting got worse. So
yeah, it got bad. And I liked Miami's game with the Pelicans. The Pelicans showed.
I enjoyed that.
they showed a lot of heart.
I thoroughly enjoyed that, man. That was fun to watch. Man.
Yeah, Zion and Brandon Ingram. We better watch out for them. They're going to be a good tag team for some years to come. They're nice. I like them, and their supporting cast was good. And what I liked, what they did was they brought Bledsoe off the bench. That was smart. Bring him off the bench because he cannot run a structured offense.
Man, horrible too.
Yeah,
even though he sucked. He sucked.
Right.
Right.
But hard on that second unit. That guy is up.
That's a high motor. Man.
That guy comes off the bench with
that's
energy.
A high motor here. You know what I mean?
I don't know about Bledsoe suck. Bledsoe don't suck. I think Bledsoe
he's a disappearing act. He's a disappearing act. How about that?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
If you ain't learned from Milwaukee, from playing in Milwaukee, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, what you think, Sean? Like, why do you think Bledsoe? Like, to me, Bledsoe is a bench guy. He's not a starter.
No, yeah, he's a bench guy, but I think he plays aggressive. I think you want him on your team because the focus on him is going to make everybody else open and spread the floor. I don't think he sucks though. I don't think he's like terrible or trash or nothing like that.
Because I watched Tristan Thompson, so I can't go that far. Yeah, I've seen some trash, so I can't call him trash.
No, I want him on my team at all. Y'all can
Why? What did Bledsoe do?
No, I mean, it's just he disappears at the wrong time, and
I get y'all with that though. Yeah,
not only that, his half court offense is terrible for a point guard. That's all I'm saying.
If
you compliment him, that's why Phoenix it didn't work when him and Booker were there because you had no structure. You had two guards like what we see with Dame and CJ. The only difference is CJ is on a whole nother level than Eric Bledsoe. So they were able to be good at the end of the day. While Booker was like Dame and then CJ was like Bledsoe, but CJ's a lot better than what Bledsoe was bringing to the table. So that's why I was happy that they brought Bledsoe off the bench because Lonzo has improved. And one thing I like that he's improved on is he gets to his spots. He's moving the ball. He's not looking lost like he's been looking the past 2 years. Like he's actually functioning. He actually knows where to go with the ball. When he had
maturing, he's maturing.
He was losing it, or he would throw it over here, but he wasn't force feeding anybody. He was getting the ball to who he had to get it to, and when it was time to run, he ran. So he's playing what I want to see him play, like a traditional point guard, and that's what the Pelicans need him to do. Bledsoe coming off the bench was good because you had Hart coming off the bench with him. Hart knows how to control the pace as well. So that was a good key, and I feel Bledsoe will add more power to that bench. And then J.J. Redick was just spectacular in the fourth quarter. He was just hitting threes. Damn, I wish Orlando could have kept him. He just hit threes everywhere, like making them. So that team's going to be dangerous.
Yeah, but as far as Miami goes, man, they have not missed a beat at all. You know what I mean? They played a really good game, man. And like those guards, bro. Once Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson, that boy Duncan, you know what I mean? Once he get hot, it's hard to turn him off. You feel me?
Yeah. They showed me Miami showed me something when Jimmy Butler couldn't come back due to his ankle being sore or whatever.
Ankle stiffness,
They was able to keep it up. You know what I mean? Even when New Orleans was making no little runs or whatever.
And And Achua is I love that pick, man. Achua, when Bam go to the bench, that's what they needed in the series.
Exactly, man.
If they had that guy, that would have been perfect. And then Myers Leonard, they are playing him now. I'm like, you should have been
it's
playing.
About time, right?
Yeah,
what the hell is wrong with Spoelstra? Spoelstra be pissing me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spoelstra's rotations, man. I don't know. It'd be questionable at times. I mean, especially in that finals, man. Because I felt like Kelly Olynyk should have played more in those finals. He was killing the Lakers.
If they'd have played Kelly Olynyk in Game 6, dog, they would have won. They would, because he would have stretched the floor. They couldn't guard it. You would have brought Dwight out. You would have brought JaVale out. It would have been an open lane to the basket. Then Bam could have dominated. Did what he did. He could have got some easy buckets. And Bam played good. Bam defensively, man. They better resign this guy to a long-term deal because he's an all-around great player.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I had him winning Defensive Player of the Year this year.
Yeah, he might.
He can.
He might. I wouldn't be surprised if he did, C-Pen, because I think he could. Dude, this dude jumped from Ingram to Zion effortlessly. Like effortlessly. Like it was so quick how he did it. And then I like how they brought Iggy in. Iggy slowed it down and then got guys in their spots. You know, so they really don't need a traditional point guard. They got enough guys who can move the ball. And bringing Dragic off the bench, key. Came off the bench and destroyed the Pelicans. They couldn't stop him. He was too weak.
Yep, and I said it last year. I said during the game, I said, just imagine if he was healthy during the NBA Finals. Just imagine if he was healthy.
Dragic and Bam in the NBA Finals, dog.
But what's up with Kendrick Nunn? Is Kendrick Nunn not on the team no more?
I don't know.
Nah, he's just out of the rotation, man. He's on the team, but he's just out of the rotation.
Why is he out of the rotation? They need him.
He got caught, you know, with that booger sugar. He got caught sharing with Sean.
No, man. Just a groin injury, man. Groin injury. He's dealing with a groin injury.
Okay, good, man. Because you need Nunn back, man. Nunn need, because if you have him come off the bench with Avery Bradley, Mo and them, man, I don't know, dog. He gonna bro. They gonna be fresh.
I am telling you right now, if they end up not gelling and getting their pieces right, Miami might mess around and make it back to the NBA Finals.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Hey, I agree with that, man. I agree with that.
I agree with that.
I got Miami going back too.
I agree with that. It's either out of Miami or Brooklyn, man.
Yeah, because that's all I seen. Because Boston, their offense is trash. Like,
yeah, bro.
Understand it.
Tatum is just being too much Tatum, man. Like, God, Lord, man.
Yeah,
ISO ball, man.
I like Tatum as a player, man, but it's just certain things he just bugs me with. You know, it's mental.
But
it's like, bro,
on the bench. Don't they need to put either Brown or Marcus on the bench? I think it'll flow a whole lot better if they put one of those guys coming off the bench. Like, seriously, like, and let Teague start. Let Teague start and put one of them on the bench. I think it will flow a whole lot better.
That's what I would do. You know what I mean?
And that's their problem is flow. Like, they don't got no flow.
Yeah, it's no flow. It's like whoever get the ball, it's like one-on-one, or I'm gonna go here. But when T got in the game, they actually got the lead. They actually were balling. They were moving. So I don't understand it. And then once they went back to like Tatum and Brown in there together, for some reason they just play sporadic to me. They don't play like a 1-2 punch. They play like a 1-1 punch. Like, okay, I get it or you get it. I get it or you get it. It's like hot potato.
It's too predictable. It's too predictable.
It's very predictable. Like, you know what I'm saying? The thing I noticed with KD and Kyrie, KD saw Kyrie cooking. He just gave him the ball. He said, "Here, just dominate."
Right.
Hey, man, and that can go either way, man. That can go either way.
Yeah, that can go either way.
You know what I mean? Give it to him until he go out. You know what I mean? Until that fire goes out. Same thing with Kevin Durant.
Because when he did with Westbrook, he didn't know when Westbrook fire was going to go on or off.
That was the major problem. Westbrook is a player that frustrated me too, man. I was just like, man.
Yeah, and it's like y'all wonder why he left OKC, dog. I mean, you got somebody
for sure.
Yeah, you got somebody that plays sporadic, that plays one way. And then, you know what I mean? You trade James Harden, you know what I mean, who was that spark off the bench, you know.
Yeah.
And then you trade the defensive anchor in Serge Ibaka. Y'all wonder why he ended up leaving OKC, man.
All right.
Yeah.
That's the last straw.
Very true.
That was the last straw. Ibaka
Right.
got traded. That was the last straw for KD. So.
Right.
KD, like, look, y'all about to leave me with him? All right, I'm out.
And just him.
They would have kept Ibaka. He would have came back because Ibaka was a good medium for both of them. But if you got Ibaka gone, man, KD like, man, I'm out, dog.
That's their anchor.
Dude, y'all ain't finna leave me with this dude by myself.
That's their anchor, man. You know,
right?
Yeah. But like I was saying, like in the like Rick Carlisle, man, I don't know what's up with Rick Carlisle. Rick Carlisle need to go back to coaching for dummies because he was coaching stupid as hell yesterday. Like the dumb.
He really was.
Why would you put two of your big guys in at the end? Willie Cauley-Stein was giving them problems. He was giving them problems as far as defense and getting rebounds. They had
Josh
who could really box him out. And he left him on the bench for like 3 quarters. It's like, what are you doing?
And Josh Richardson was coming through in the end, but they weren't following up on that. He was rolling.
The little bit I did see, Willie Cauley-Stein, he was producing off that bench. But like I said, I fell asleep at halftime, so I didn't know what happened the rest of the game. But that's wild.
I had to take a shot to wake up. I fell asleep.
Yeah, man, dog. I was preoccupied talking to family, you know, about stuff.
Yeah.
So what's the update on Kawhi Leonard? Because I know he got busted open.
He good. He got some stitches. He'll be all right.
8 stitches, but he'll be all right. Yeah.
He'll be
okay. It looked like a goddamn murder scene on the floor. Hell yeah.
That was a
goddamn murder scene on that shit.
Yeah, that was crazy. I turned around.
And it was crazy because he wasn't moving. It looked like he was like done, like paralyzed. I was like, dog, you all right?
I told you, Andrew Walker. If Lonnie Walker and DeJounte stay healthy, the Spurs are gonna be dangerous. They are gonna.
That's another sleeper. Yep.
I'm telling you, them guys was killing. What's up, Neil?
What's up, fellas? What's going on, y'all?
What up?
What's good?
Talk about yesterday's recap, man. What was your favorite game and your worst game from yesterday?
Well, shit, I enjoyed the Brooklyn game.
Yeah.
And then everything else was a pass out, man. I didn't even care to watch the next games. I watched the Dallas game. The Dallas game was the game that I was focused on. I was hoping Dallas beat LA.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Man, I wouldn't even preoccupied watching that crap. I was done with that.
Not with that Rick Carlisle coach for dummies.
I was just about to speak on that, Pimp. I was just about to speak on that. That coach got to go, man. He been around.
He got
to go, man. It's like they got a decent team, but it's like they don't play no defense.
No.
LeBron was making Luka look terrible.
Right.
But then Luka finally started to get into it, but it was too late, though. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, I heard you saying Luka was hurt. Luka looks like he's hurt on the court. He don't look like the Luka from last year. You know what I'm saying?
Because remember the first game when he played on Phoenix, he fell down in the first quarter. It was awkward how he fell, and he has not been right ever since.
Facts. But like you said, it's only the second game. You know what I'm saying? We really can't, we still got months to go,
Yeah, that's the thing, man. There's a lot of games left. A lot of games left.
Chris, nobody want the Lakers to lose. We want LeBron to lose.
There's a difference.
Right. It's LeBron. Like
that dude.
A lot of people saying this. I don't hate the Lakers. The Lakers.
Me neither. I don't have no problem with Lakers.
Man. Los Angeles Lakers, they're my team.
He is killing y'all. He is killing y'all. He is Anthony Davis way. When he went to the bench, Anthony Davis balled out. And the rest of the supporting cast balled out because he wasn't in the way, slowing up the tempo and making everybody a spot-up shooter.
But that's a fact, though, because it seemed like his whole career has been like that. Once LeBron sit down, the team turn on. You know what I'm saying?
They turn on because they're free. They can play how they want to play.
Making sure he get the ball. You know, he got to touch the ball every time he come down. Boys ain't got to worry about him now while he on the bench. They doing their job now. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Like, dude, here's my thing, bro. Like I've been telling people, man, I am boycotting the Lakers team, man. That's my favorite team, dude. And he's on my doggone team, and I can't handle
it. You sound like my cousin, man. He like a diehard fan. He said he can't stand these boys with LeBron. I mean, he like the Lakers, but he like LeBron on the field.
Because I was watching the Lakers when it was Brandon Ingram and them. Because I like Brandon Ingram. Ingram's dope.
That's cool if you disagree with me, but Luka was a better player than Kukoc. Kukoc was a better shooter and a better scorer.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, we were just comparing them like 2 days ago.
Luka. He was a better shooter and scorer, but as far as overall player, Luka way better than Kukoc. Kukoc can't go right. If you put Kukoc right, he's done. All he's gonna do is shoot or pass. Luka could go right, left, in between, all around your chick.
Luka got an all around game, man.
Yeah, Kukoc is really not. He's not really a player that you would build a team around, man.
Team around Kukoc, like it's the thing I said about Peyton and Eli. Yes, Eli is clutch, but Peyton is the better player. Peyton's gonna get you to the Super Bowl in the playoffs with the defense that's ranked 32nd. Eli's not gonna get you nowhere near the playoffs with a defense ranked 32nd.
And I understood every word of it. Yeah, I
understood. Super Bowl with a defense 32nd. I don't know about that. Peyton needs a good defense to get to the bowl. He'll get you to the playoffs.
Great defense, dude. What great defense he had? He had Bob Sanders. That was it. Bob Sanders.
That's a big difference. That's a big difference now.
Right.
Bob Sanders was that good.
What was the defense ranked that year, C-Pen? 30.
Dwight Freeman.
Y'all got to head out, man. I got to head out.
All right, Nick.
That's why.
All right, Nick. Be easy, bro.
They just switched it up, with the football, huh?
No, I was just saying the comparison is like Kukoc is not. He's good. He's a good role player. If you need a guy and a role guy to come in and give you those minutes to close the games, that's who you bring in is Kukoc. But if you want to build a franchise and a team around, it's Luka. That's
all day long. And then you got to realize some of these boys is younger than us, HD, so they really didn't get to see, you know what I'm saying, the games. You know, because when Mike came back, Kukoc was a nobody. He only really showed his name when Mike faded out. When he retired, he came through in the clutches for them boys. But when Mike came back, Kukoc was just a role player, like you said.
Right.
Play his position. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. So that's all I was saying. But it's like, but Luka's on another level, dog. Luka just got hurt, man.
Luka's on another level.
Up knee. And defensively, he's not that good, but he could get better if they had the right coach who could make him better.
Right.
And how many doesn't know how to coach defense that good to me?
How many years has Luka been in now? 2, 3 years?
He's been
third year, right?
Third season. Third year.
Third season,
Yeah, so he's still, he's still in the learning stages. You know what I'm saying? Third season. He ahead of his time, though.
Right. Well, Andrew,
I like Luka too. I like Luka. Luka's cool.
That's how you feel. I mean, look, this is my platform, but if I disagree with you, so what? We still can go drink a beer and talk trash.
Right. You won't get blocked. You won't get blocked, Andrew.
Right. Me and C-Pen don't agree at all. But that's all about all. That's all.
Yeah, that makes the bond even tighter, though. Now when he come in, you know what I mean? He gonna question some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He ain't just coming in and sit in. You know what I'm saying?
Andrew Walker, cool, man. He cool.
Right. I don't need my butt kissed. I need somebody to challenge me, make me better.
I hear you.
For real. Yeah, but what you say?
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I was saying that the Clippers game and everything, Neil, the thing I like is that makes it better than they were last year. They have guys they could switch more on defense and guys who know their role better. They don't complain about little dumbness like Serge and like Nicholas Batum. Like it was a play where Paul George, he threw the ball, he overthrew Serge. Serge just he without even saying, he just said, "Man, we good. Let's go. Let's get on defense. I got this. You got that." They gave each other dap, moved on. It wasn't
that's how it's supposed to be though.
Back and forth.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
We talk about all the misunderstandings in the locker room when the game over, when we sit down and go over the tape. You know what I'm saying? But while we on the court, we make mistakes and we keep balling. You know, we got a game.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Golden State. Like, hey, y'all gonna win some. Y'all gonna lose some. Y'all gonna probably lose some, way more than you win. But y'all gotta stick in the locker room and come together.
Well,
y'all gotta figure it out.
The Warriors gotta grow together. Like, people gotta remember, Steph was out for the whole year last year with COVID and with the injury. So we don't know, like, he has to get acclimated with this team. And then the thing I noticed, they don't have really any point guards. They don't have no point guards.
The thing is that the thing I pointed out to you, HD, like their first game against Brooklyn, and I don't know if you heard me, but they look real tired on the court. They look real drained on the court. Like, they look like they haven't, ran some 48 minutes in a while. And that's what I noticed. I was like, it's going to take at least 2 or 3 months for them to get back in rhythm. Definitely. And then you guys can judge them. And then people can judge them off 2 or 3 months into the season. Y'all can, because for me, like, it's just like, all right, Warrior haters are always around when we were winning. But now you can throw more jabs now because we you can kick somebody down when they down. It's easy to kick people down when they down onto the curb. But this is what the NBA for me personally, I don't feel the NBA respects Stephen Curry like that. I don't think they really. I mean, they respect them to a certain extent, but just because LBJ, LeBron, Queen James is in the league, they ain't gonna ever show props where credit is due to where Curry's at.
Hold on real quick. Nerdy Blue said, "Is Lou a better coach?" No, he's not a better coach. Lou is more like a substitute teacher.
Yeah, that sums it up right there.
That's all.
I'm about to say all that, dog. Because like I said, he barely got the coach without LeBron, man. So I'm just gonna wait to see what happens this year, man. I even jump to those conclusions.
Right. Like we don't know yet. To me, the perfect pick was either Sam Cassell or Chauncey Billups. One of them guys. Because Sam Cassell, I believe, would be a better coach when they need him in the coach.
Right. Definitely Johnson.
Right. So
big game Johnson?
Yeah, big game. Yeah, big game. Yeah. So
I feel best. Go ahead, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. I was just saying that I don't agree that he's not a good coach to me. To me, Lou is sleep a lot of times. I just think he has good assistants. If you put him with great assistants like Phil Jackson had, you'll look better than what you are. Like, for real. Or like Steve Kerr, when he had a better assistant coaches, like it was a better system and it looked good because he had the players. But now
when Doc had Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah. But then you look at Ty Lue, right? Who the fuck is Ty Lue?
Right.
He was a bum when he played ball in the league. You feel what I'm saying? So,
that boy got stepped over.
So
that boy got stepped over.
You know what I mean? He was nobody. He was a.
I got that poster up on the wall somewhere.
Yeah,
man, became a meme instantly.
Really didn't expect too much from him and his coaching. You know what I'm saying? Because we really wasn't no facilitator on the court like that. He wasn't a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like a Jason Kidd, like a Nash, like them. Them coaches, you would put something behind them because you could believe, they generals on the floor. You know what I'm saying? You know the system, you know how to run the game and everything like that. But like that. Just like how he go to sleep, that's what he do. That's how he was on the court.
Yeah. Where's your man's Draymond Green, HD? Terrell Hubbard. Draymond Green is currently topping off LeBron James right now. So
exactly.
We will for a while.
Oh, and that's another thing. That's another thing that people are getting on Curry too. That he was laughing on the sideline in the game when they was getting blown out. I'm like, hey. What else can you do but laugh, bro?
Hold on. What my boy Kobe said to these haters? He said
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Curry, all Curry got to do is
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
I mean,
I got him.
3. Yeah. So
I got him. I got him.
Stop it.
He would have had 4 if the NBA didn't rob him.
Right.
He would have had 4.
People hate Curry. People hate Curry, man, because he winning. That's why they hate him.
Exactly.
People be hating Curry. People be hating Curry because he go on that court and has fun and just bees himself. Like, I mean, that's how I feel, dog.
Every time you see him out there hooping, he look like he having fun.
And he gave LeBron so many sleepless nights, dog. Gave him so many sleepless nights. I think like still mad at Curry.
But watch, dog. I'm telling you, bro. Curry's hearing all this. He hearing all this. That's why for me, I take it like Curry laughing, like he knows what he got to do. So when these months come for me, I'm like, okay, anybody that's hating on the Warriors now, just keep that energy because y'all gonna see Curry start hitting his shots. It's only a matter of time, bro. It's only a matter of time for he to start sparking up. That's how I feel, dog.
Andrew Walker asked, fellas, the NFL season's coming to an end, and y'all had to give out like MVP, Coach of the Year, D Player of the Year. Who you got on for MVP? I would go either Derrick Henry or Patrick Mahomes. For Coach of the Year, I would probably go with Brian Flores from the Miami Dolphins. He's doing a hell of a job. And for Defensive Player of the Year, I'm sorry, man. I have to go with either Tyrann Mathieu or what's the other guy name? Dang. Either Tyrann Mathieu or
Mika Fitzpatrick?
Yeah,
or
Mika Fitzpatrick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Fitzpatrick ball.
So that's who I got for my picks from so far.
Yeah, well, obviously, I'm going with Patrick Mahomes, duh.
We know
that. We know that. The Curry of football. We know that. Curry of football.
We
got 2 light-skinned yellow boys, man.
Now I see why they hate. They hate the light skin. No.
They always do, dog. They ain't never liked us.
They hate it now.
They ain't never liked us, man. They ain't never liked us. They like Wesley Snipes better, dog.
I ain't never like you pretty motherfuckers anyway.
Right, straight New Jack.
But Coach of the Year, I'm with your Coach of the Year, HD. Flores is definitely a pick.
And
you gotta give it to him. For Defensive Player of the Year, I did say Fitzpatrick, but I might go a little different, man. I think I'm gonna say Myles Garrett, man. I'm gonna go Myles Garrett, man.
I agree. Yeah,
that was my pick.
Player of the Year, I would say Mahomes.
What's up, dude, Little? And thanks.
Yeah, Coach of the Year, Brian Flores, and Defense of the Year, I'm gonna go with Xavier from the Dolphins. Xavier.
Oh yeah, that's a good pick.
Oh, he been balling. That's good.
You got the MVP.
You know, I'm gonna go my MVP.
Yeah,
MVP.
What's up, Jaron Gordon? You said Mahomes?
Yeah, he might get it.
Yeah, go ahead, Neil.
You know, I'm a Buffalo soul, so you know what I mean. I'm gonna go with my coach. You know what I'm saying, for Coach of the Year.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna go Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go Josh Allen, and then for defense, I'm gonna take Myles Garrett. Yeah, that was my pick. Myles Garrett.
Yeah. I like those things.
You know, I'm biased. I got to go with my squad. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's cool, man. Hey, man, the Bills are nice, man.
Josh, KC, I see you. I'm gonna see you.
Josh.
Yeah,
yeah. Josh took a leap. Josh took a huge leap this year, dog. So he definitely trying to be in the conversation.
Yeah, they got that killer. Y'all got that killer out there on what's his name, Stephon Diggs, boy. Diggs is murdering everything. He in my top 5, dog. I
don't know what Minnesota was thinking about letting that young boy go.
I don't know.
They said he was a problem.
Jefferson is a problem.
That motherfucker.
Oh, Jefferson cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be good though, man. But my second runner-up for the quarterback type shit, the MVP though, I'm gonna go with my man though, because he's doing it with nothing over there. Deshaun Watson, the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah, that's my best quarterback in the league.
That's my pick. He's the best quarterback in the league for me.
He's a monster.
Yeah, man. He ain't got nothing over there, but he's still making it happen. Every game, every week, he putting up 300 and better.
Right.
So,
Andrew, man, Uncle Murder's wrap up is gonna be so long.
Oh my God! I can't wait.
Get the grip. No, the clip.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have it playing through my big boom box at work.
Hell yeah!
I'm driving, boy. I'm gonna be listening to that all day, boy. I know it's gonna be fine.
When them joints come up, I started from the beginning and just let them play all the way out to the end. You know what I'm saying? Last year,
a lot of people sleeping on Uncle Murder.
Uncle Murder been doing it.
Man, you know they
Uncle Murder.
They always sleep on the real dudes out there. They always crown these fugazi rappers.
Real niggas, they try to push to the side. They don't really, you gonna hear them on the mixtapes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I can't imagine. I can't tell you how many times I see pointless headlines about hip hop artists. Sometimes I'll be like, "Really, dog?"
No, like, they don't like lyricism. They don't care about it. I'm like, man, why are y'all doubting on the lyricism? Like,
they don't like it, bro. They don't like that content.
Dog. It's crazy, man. Like rap now, dog. It's like you get a dope beat.
They'll play that.
And say something.
They'll play that little pump.
And they just say whatever the hell.
Like, what you gang? Man, you turn this crap on.
Saying on raps on whole thing. Like nobody want to hear that shit.
Oh God.
Talking about nobody don't listen. That man talking about we don't listen to Eminem old ass. No, I don't listen to you. I don't listen to you.
Pump. Like God, Lil Uzi. Anybody listen to Lil Uzi? Even though he got a few little bangers I live there now and then. I ain't gonna cap.
Listen, man,
he got a little bit.
I'm gonna give you some hip hop, man. I'm gonna give you some bar spitters. You gotta listen to my man Nino Man. He up under Jada.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's snap! The dude didn't laugh, bro. That was fire. That was fire. Yo, I ain't never hear nobody hit that Jada laugh like that, dog.
Suit up the game, man. Suit up the game.
Yo, that was fire. Put that on a t-shirt.
I've been listening to him since I was a kid, so I've been doing that laugh for years.
Yeah, dog. Jada, he a monster.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Darren Gordon said, touchdown Tannehill. I'm a Tennessee guy. That's cool, man. Tannehill be balling. I can't
front on Tannehill. He good in fantasy.
Yeah. Tennessee is good.
Absolutely.
Tennessee is good offensively, man. They just get consistent on defense.
Hold on, Mr. V. Mr. V, what is wrong with you, dog? You done been on about 5 of my lives. You should have been smarter than this.
Don't do this to my Eagles right now, Mr. V. Don't do this.
Eagles fan, dog.
How is Doug Peterson coach of the year? How is
Don't do this. Yo, don't do this, Mr. V. I was doing good. I was doing well. I was doing. Oh my goodness! I was doing well, not bringing up that Cardinal and Philly game. I was trying my best, and then
Philly made the switch.
Hey Sean, listen up, man. Hey Sean, man, y'all might have some good news, bro. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Washington losing to Carolina tomorrow, and y'all beat the Cowboys, and then it's gonna come out in week 17. It's gonna come out in week 17. The Eagles might get in, bro.
Even if we do get in the playoffs, even if we do get in the playoffs, I'm still nervous about that. I'm still nervous about that. Yeah, that's facts.
Man, if y'all do every team that's finished under 500 winning their division, they've won the first playoff game.
Yeah, talk about it.
They have. So whoever come out this division gonna at least get one win.
One game, yeah.
So I'm just saying, The NFC is trash, dog. Like you
terrible,
can run
terrible,
terrible.
Like we could gather a team together and play the NFC.
Yeah.
Like
right,
wins like a
Niners
month.
just beat the Cardinals tonight.
Yards. I better bring some yards.
And we
The Niners just beat the Cardinals.
You said what?
The Niners
Yes,
just
it
beat the
is.
Cardinals tonight, man.
Oh,
That's
I
how
believe
terrible
it.
it is.
It's a divisional. It's a divisional game. They don't like the Cardinals. They be wanting to kill them birds every time they see them.
Yeah, and I took Frisco. I took Frisco and the under, so they both hit. Now I'm just waiting on the Raiders to win.
They playing now, right?
Yeah,
Nerdy Blue. Great wrap up. You right?
Playing against the Dolphins.
What's up, man?
They playing against the Dolphins. Who they play at, Sean?
Oh, the Raiders.
yeah.
They gonna win that one.
Yeah, the Raiders gonna win that, dog.
No, I say the Dolphins gonna win that one.
I hope the Ravens.
I'm telling you,
Raiders
bro,
do
I'm
win that
telling
game.
No, the Ravens gonna win out. I just don't know if the Dolphins are gonna lose out.
I need Miami to lose, man, because they play the Bills. We play them the last game of the season. That's gonna be for them to get in.
So the Ravens could get in. Shoot.
Yeah.
We need to win that. We need to win that game. Then made the Blizzard. The Dolphins need to win that game.
Yeah, HD, dog. I got money on the Raiders tonight, dog. I'm telling you, dog. The Raiders gonna beat the Dolphins, and the Ravens gonna win out. The Ravens gonna get that 6 seed. Watch what
What if the Dolphins win?
Well, I mean, they gotta play one more game.
They still gotta play one more game. That's against the Bills.
Yeah, that's what I said. We gotta play one more game to get to that damn division. The wild card.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, only time will tell. They are gonna be dangerous because they have a great road record.
Who is that, pal?
The Ravens.
The Ravens.
The Ravens get
in.
Not the Ravens. The Ravens. No, the Ravens. If they get in, they got a great road record, and that running game travels everywhere.
Hell yeah, and then they just based on good defense too.
Yep.
They defense guarantees 7 points every game if they need.
Yeah, Lamar gave them boys life because the Browns, when he went to go get that shot, the Browns was about to win that game. Boy, I got so pissed. I wanted to fire off.
I'm hoping the Ravens make it, though. I'm hoping the Ravens make it. I want my bad Des Bryant to show up. You know what I'm saying? Show up.
They're going to make it. They got a good record.
Yeah. HD and Penn, man. Y'all crazy
that's
with
why I got the Raiders win tonight.
Lamar in Kansas City. Y'all be going at it with that. That'd be hilarious.
What? Lamar and Pat Mahomes?
Yeah.
I mean, who got both of them, but I get mad at when the media try to make Lamar something he's not. Lamar fine the way he is. They did the same thing to Randall Cunningham, and that's what Randall Cunningham career up.
Yeah,
they try to do Vic like that too.
And his career was damn near over. The same happened to all the black quarterbacks, Doug Williams, all of them. Every time they try to conform, they met their leg up. That's not Lamar game. Lamar can roll out. You can put him on waggles. You can do things like that, but they don't want to do that for the brother man. They want the white guy to do it. It's time for Steve Young to run all the time, and then you throw him on a waggle or two. It's okay. You coddle him, but you hate on these guys. Come on, man.
Definitely for Randall Cunningham, because especially a guy that became a superstar that ended up with injuries. And thank God he had came back strong with the Vikings. I feel
he killed it with the Vikings. The Red with the boys.
Boy, they should have went to the Super Bowl that year. They should have went to the Super Bowl that year. I'm still mad.
Yeah, but the kicker choked.
They'll kicker choke for the boys.
Yep. C-Pen, will the Chiefs cover tomorrow?
Huh?
Will the Chiefs cover tomorrow 10.5?
Hell no, we win that game by 10 points, dog. We're gonna be up by 17. They're gonna get a garbage touchdown late.
Whoa. Who gonna play tomorrow?
Whoa.
We play the
Falcons. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I got the little man. Yo, boy, number 10 ain't no joke. That little motherfucker, man.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, man. I got that boy. Work there, man.
Yeah, that boy got a monster game. He got a monster game tomorrow, though.
Y'all boys got a Pro Bowl team, man. Straight up. Kansas City, that's a Pro Bowl all-around
They
team.
got an all-star team.
Yeah, man, that's a Pro Bowl team, man, within itself. You can take that team and put them against the Pro Bowl team. You feel me?
God damn, for real.
Them boys is Trump tight. They the only
Yeah.
team in the competition. The NFC ain't even as strong as them boys.
Right.
Real.
Mahomes walked in with the all-star team, man. You know,
I kept telling people it was Alex Smith, dog. Alex Smith kept the check down. That's what was holding us back.
Okay, but that's not my problem that y'all wanted to pick the White Hope Alex Smith. Then y'all know he got to go on.
I know.
Man, it was horrible. It's not our fault. Y'all got rid of Jamal Charles.
Right.
Right. Jamal got hurt.
Kansas City always had a good running back.
Yeah, Priest Holmes, all them.
Yeah.
Remember the nigga Larry Johnson?
Larry Johnson, that was behind Danny Thomason. That was my running back too.
Like, come
Larry
on,
Johnson.
it's not our fault that y'all didn't have no help around Tony Gonzalez.
And niggas had boys, man.
Tony Gonzalez.
Hey,
man,
it is what it is,
Terrell Hubbard, forget my whole.
Man, Terrell, dog. He is not Chicago, fam. Not Chicago, fam.
That man C-Pen be like, yeah, they gonna win. I'm not gonna watch it. Watch it, they gonna win. I ain't gonna watch it.
Where they get these names, man? They be
Man,
just making names up.
Get Sharon Rodgers, Jan.
No, that's crazy. No. I would say I know. I was like on ESPN on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
I saw C-Pen face. He was on live, like, yo, man, I'm out, man. They man. Oh, I hope they gonna win. Next thing you know, this man, they came in with a big TV for him. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, I'm like, this nigga made it. Oh shit, this nigga got TV.
Yeah,
I'm like, nigga.
Yeah, and that was crazy, dog. Let me tell y'all the story about how that happened, man. Yeah. So yeah, dog. Man, I'm pretty much known as Bad Luck Chuck and Chiefs Kingdom now. But anyway, dog, I've never seen these niggas win a playoff game in person. Never. And like, we was in too good of a spot after Baltimore had lost the night before. And we was down 24-0. I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna finally listen to y'all leave the game for once. Because they begged me to leave the game in the past, and I was like, nah, y'all tripping, we still gonna win the game. But they ended up losing. So I actually left the game this time just to see what happened. I get home, they finally scored, and then we got on that run. And then after that, man, that's when my video just blew up, dog. Like, all kinds of people wanted to interview me and stuff and give me money, all kinds of shit, dog. Like, it was crazy, bro. Like, for that entire month or so, it was just crazy. And especially after we won the Super Bowl. So, it went on for a minute, bro.
He was on, and that's huge coming from a guy like he was on ESPN. Like, everybody was in the comments was loving it, man.
Yeah, I was on that. I was on NFL Network, Good Morning America, Fox, other news stations, all that shit, bro. Like, it was crazy.
Abuku National.
Boy, get out there. Don't change up, bro. Don't change up.
No, don't change up,
man.
Look who made it. Look, he made it. Hey, he made it.
I'll come on one of his stream yards and talk trash. Like, man, F you and that dude that's on there.
We remember you from day one, bro.
You must have
I'm gonna come on there. I'm gonna come up on there like, hey, so I watched some Ben Simmons highlights, dog. I know y'all do.
No, shit on that boy live.
So you can feel good, dog. You be riding for hell, boy, so hard.
Yeah, I was just watching his videos yesterday. Last night, watching some highlights. Like, damn, this nigga cold. Why y'all sleeping?
You might, I bet it was all dumb because it was a shot.
No, hey, he did it. Hey, if you go back to the Sixers versus Cleveland when LeBron was with Cleveland, he did a play where he did it between the legs and gave it to Redick. And I think LeBron thought he was gonna give it to Redick again. That boy crossed him up, slammed it. I was like, if HD seen this, he would be amazed, bro. He'd be amazed, dog.
We know what he can do, but can he shoot? That's it. I need a shooter.
Ah, shit, nah, I'm tree stumped. I don't got nothing to back that up. But hey, look, we out here, all right? It's all good at the end of the day. We out here.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good until you keep rid of light skin and Andrew Wiggins. Once you get rid of them, that pretty boy.
Man. Andrew Wiggins go today. Andrew Wiggins go.
I liked that boy when he was over there in Minnesota. He was one of the young boys I was paying attention to, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was balling over there. They had a little system over there that he was adapted to. And now it's like a system now where he just got an opportunity to show out. Like he could be a great role player with Curry and them boys. But he was good.
He was good. Once he got with Timberwolves, he was good. He was good because it was him, Cat, and Zach LaVine. All three of them was good.
Right.
Once Zach got traded, that's when everything changed for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have to shoot that much. LaVine
pressure wasn't
with Cat.
Yeah, pressure wasn't on him.
Right. They just needed Wiggins at certain points of the game, which he'll play. Like he'll do good in like the third, certain parts, but he's not going to like carry your team and everything.
The team from the beginning to the end. Nah.
They in the chat talking about not being again. Hell yeah, being again. I'm speak that into existence.
What happened to Rodney Strucker?
Why? Why are you gonna put that in existence?
Man, look, dog.
Without being.
It is good basketball, bro. It's good luck. Y'all got a pickup game. Y'all want that number? Pick him up. He there, dog. I'm telling you.
No, I'm going to go get Jonathan Mitchell. So I can throw him the ball. He gonna shoot all day.
Hey, man. There's proven facts that show that Ben Simmons can shoot. He just ain't in the game. That's all. It's all good. Hey, as long as you shooting in the practice, bro, you gonna have to shoot sometime. At some point, he gonna shock the world, dog. He gonna shock the world. Everybody gonna freeze for a second. Like, did this nigga just shoot it? It's gonna happen, bro.
No, I don't.
It's gonna happen, man.
I don't.
Hey, 5 for 5. 5 for 5 in the playoffs, man.
Who's 5 for 5? 5 for 5 for who?
He's saying 5 for 5 for Ben.
Ben Simmons?
Yeah.
I think
no.
Like me. He's from Florida. We don't play that in Florida. We gonna tell you straight up. Look, he is trash.
That man scared to shoot. That man scared to shoot. Just
man, I could get that boy an infrared beam on top of the chop. That boy still gonna hit. He still ain't gonna hit nothing.
Like I don't know. Like why you scared to shoot? Like because we gonna get on you. Like of course we gonna get on you. Of course we gonna get on you. Just shoot the balls.
Man, he ain't scared to shoot. I'm tripping.
Man, that nigga scared to shoot.
He ain't scared to shoot.
No. You remember that movie? Hold on. You remember that movie Sunset Park with Drano? That's like Ben Simmons. That's like Ben Simmons. Drano, shoot the ball. Shoot it.
Oh my god, dog. That is so damn hilarious, boy. Oh god.
That's all it is. Like Fredo say, like he's a good player, but he's scared to shoot. Like he's scared to shoot. That's how I look at Ben. I'm like, Ben's a good player, but he's scared to shoot. Like,
he is. He's a good talented player, but he just if he just shot the ball, I'm trying to tell you.
He ain't scared to shoot. Y'all tripping.
He's scared to shoot. We see a couple of times. We see that he
ain't scared to shoot. When did y'all see where he was actually scared to shoot? Please show me. In the YouTube videos.
Every day.
No. What? Hey, just like my argument. What's the difference between Giannis and Ben Simmons? What's the difference between Giannis and Ben Simmons? What's the difference?
I'm gonna tell you.
I seen Giannis last night play like Shaquille O'Neal.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Where he at? Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. All right, you got it.
Besides the accolades and his MVPs, aside from that, what makes him different than Ben Simmons?
Hold on now. Let me tell you. So I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna show you why. I watched Ben Simmons.
You stuttering a little bit. You stuttering because there might be a matchup.
I'm not stuttering. Look,
let him talk.
Ben Simmons in the Hornets, right? Hold up. When Ben Simmons went to the Hornets, I forgot who's number 20 for the 76ers. I think it was Fultz. Fultz shots and missed it. Ben Simmons grabbed the rebound, went back, and he was wide open. And he was like, shoot the ball. I'm like, shoot the ball. He drives straight in. He drives to straight lane. Man was wide open. Nobody guard him. And he's looking at the rim dribbling. He's like, shoot. And I'm yelling
so what's the difference with Giannis then? What would Giannis do in that situation?
They're two different.
They not different. They not different. They're not different. Don't tell me that they're different. They're not different. They're not different.
No, it's different. It's two of them. One can't shoot and one's scared to shoot. That's the difference.
Yeah, even though Giannis shoots, he's still probably like 20%.
It's better than what Ben Simmons.
It don't matter. It don't matter, dog.
When he hot. But Ben
he's not afraid to shoot it.
Ben don't got the balls to take a shot, bro.
It's like the dude on Dinner for Schmucks. I gotta make it fine for him to go to the pussy. It's like
no, I'm not saying Ben is better than Giannis is way better than Ben Simmons. I'm just saying their play styles are this damn near the damn same is what I see. If Giannis keeps playing like this season, he's Ben Simmons. He's Ben Simmons.
They both play like LeBron James, which is dribble, everybody out by the perimeter, and I'm gonna get a pick and roll and run this guy over to get to the basket. Yes, we know they play the same, but Giannis, I would take him all day because he gonna shoot the shot if he wide open. That's all. That's all the argument. I don't need an accolade.
Do y'all know Giannis dribble that ball, do that left-right spin, and go.
Right. LeBron did that spin in the game against the Mavericks. I'm like, he do the same move since he came in the league.
He gonna do that fake layup and just dunk it.
Right.
I call that the ABC. He do the same ABC. That's his game, man.
Now,
that's why Giannis is so easy to predict what he's gonna do on the floor. That's why he ain't do nothing.
Now
he can't do nothing.
Now for Ben, something wrong with Ben. Okay, ever since that Kardashian left him, he ain't been the same.
Oh, you don't buy personal life in it. What's wrong with you?
He ain't been the same. He ain't been the
same. Why you bringing personals in it, man? He ain't do nothing to you. It is true, but it is true. If you mess with them Dashians, man, your career is bound to fail, dog.
You see what happened to that boy Christian Johnson, Lamar? Look at them boys.
Yeah,
Christian Johnson, Rashad, something. I forgot his name. Odom.
He tried to guard KD last night. KD cooked him so nasty, boy.
Even the little nigga that play for the Cowboys.
Miles Austin, like Miles Austin, year, not that.
Miles Austin.
Yeah, one good year.
You talking about one hit, one delight, bright?
Yeah, Miles Austin.
Miles Austin.
Yeah, one hit, one delight.
What about Rashad McCants? Rashad McCants is one of them.
Yeah, that's what I said. Rashad McCants. Yeah, thank you for the last name, Rashad McCants. Yeah. Miles Austin. One good year. Next thing you know, poof, he was gone.
Vamoose.
The only one who plays sports that I said survived the curse, because they say that's a curse fucking with them things. So I'm gonna say was Harden, because Harden was fucking with her for a minute. He was fucking with he took her from what's his name? He took her for the rap nigga. Yeah. He the only one survived.
Did Harden survive it?
Yeah, Harden was fucking with it because he survived it.
It was dropping triple doubles.
Yeah.
And 60 points with it.
Better believe it.
James Harden. Don't get me started with that, man.
James Harden got it. His game remind me, him and Paul Pierce, them boys always played like they had some furniture.
No. Harden. Paul Pierce is not a dribbler. He's not going to dribble a guy. He was
Harden played like he got two bellies. That man got two pregnant bellies on.
The only thing they related because they fat. That's it. Harden back.
He played with 2 pregnant bellies. That's what he doing. He about to give birth, dog.
But
they look like 2 bellies.
He played with the Steven Seagal stomach. That's what he played with.
They like 2 bellies having a disagreement.
Stop it. Dog.
Trying to play in karate movies.
Hey, man,
come on, man.
Hey, HD, titties over titles. LD, HD, titties over titles.
You said what?
Titties over titles.
Yeah. That's hard, yo. You said titties over titles. that boy harder like this, bitch. Hey, you going to the championship? It's that way. No, we're strip.
No, man, I'm going to the strip. I gotta get
my card. I got my card.
No mask on. No mask on.
I gotta get on these hoes.
Man, James Harden will go see some dude. He will go see some hoes, dog. The championship, they could be like, James, you just got to go this way. You'll get the championship. No, man, got to be hoes. Got to be my beard good, my beard straight. Yep, my little mohawk. Outie.
Man, come on, the man look homeless. That big beard with the braids on his head, like the man look homeless.
Yo, when I seen them twisties, I was like, "What is you doing in life, bro?"
Right. I'm like James, dog. Oh man.
Nah, and nothing like KD hair, man. He look like his head itches, bro. Like he needs some head and shoulders.
But Katie
don't care about his look. KD got hoes. He got hoes. He don't need He got hoes. They know KD that dude. They got to do that.
Yeah, because KD's skinny. KD's born.
James Harden waking up like I got an image to maintain.
He knows he has the worst hairline. He knows he got the worst hairline, but KD still put in that work in the game.
Right. I never heard KD not having ball, dog. No, KD walk out the house, nappy hair and all still pulling.
They know who he is.
Yeah, he don't need no brush. The brush need him. He don't need brush.
just like they said, just like Harden, the food need him. That's it. He wants the what the fuck you doing? Y'all got the most cousin in John Wall. Man, I don't care, bro. I'm going to the club with no mask on. Now, what are you doing?
Right.
Oh man, my stomach hurt, bro. That shit funny as hell.
I'm crying over here, dog. It's for real, though. That's how he is. It's like, dude, you got John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins. You have a good team, dog, and you like, I still want to be traded. I still want to get up out of here.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I said this the closest you get to the chip again.
And look what happened to him. Look
work with that, brother.
Yeah, he got fined and suspended. Fine.
But then at the same time,
bro, he do got a team too. Yeah,
and you put the man on the team. You feel me?
Yeah, he do got a squad. I don't know why he acting like he don't. And for me, if I'm John Wall, I'm like, God, like you acting like I'm not here.
Yeah,
man. John Wall don't care. John Wall gonna go ball. John Wall gonna ball out. If Harden gonna come, cool. If not, whatever. John Wall know he got Boogie, he got House, he got Gordon, he got boy PJ Tucker. They straight. They ready. They ready to go right now. They don't need Harden if he don't want to.
If he don't want to play, they gonna make it
the crazy part is this. James Harden hooped with John Wall over the summer, just preparing themselves for this season. That's the crazy part about all this.
Hey.
My problem,
it bees like that, man.
I think the reason why he didn't leave because Mike D'Antoni had left. They booted out Mike D'Antoni, and he was mad about it and they won because now he got another black coach who can, and they saw he should change the game. He don't want to change his game.
Because he got to try to play defense now.
Yeah, even Kobe, the niggas ran offense. The great Kobe told him that Harden's not gonna win the championship if he don't change that game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I look at it like this, right? Mm-hmm. If you know you got skills to score off that day, right? So you know that's not no weakness in your game. The next thing you should want to work on is that defense. A lot of them boys in the NBA, it's a lot of one dimensions. They don't go with the offense and the defense like Kobe. A lot of dudes just, I'm all about my offense. They lack on defense. Play defense when they need to play defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Work on that. That's what you got to work on, that defense.
Yeah, a lot of these guys got
Neil.
Neil. You're right. Neil. A lot of these guys need to work on their defense, and that's what I said yesterday. Like Michael Porter Jr. That's why you get put on the bench. I get tired of guys like him complaining. Dude, you're put on the bench for a reason. It's not because you can score. You're not playing defense. So you got to do something else. You can't just. That's the problem with the league today. They talk about, like Shannon Sharp. He's perfect example. Oh, well, we ain't worried about defense. He play offense. It's like, dude, okay, then I don't need you then. If you're a bench player to me. Because if you were a specialist back in the day, you were put on the bench. You weren't started. You would not even see the floor that long.
So, another thing.
No, hold on.
Oh, my bad.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Well, and then another thing, I'm just gonna follow what Neil said. Another thing, man, these niggas don't box out in today's league
at all.
Oh my God.
David Robinson would average 25 rebounds against
30.
these niggas
today.
30, dog.
In today's rules.
Who's the number one center in the league right now that y'all know a name? I wait.
It ain't one.
I mean, Joker.
I can't even think of
Embiid, but they don't.
It's between Jokic and Embiid.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I guess those two.
That's
two.
it.
That's it.
All the big men want to be
They don't even play the center position. They don't even play center.
They don't
shoot.
They trying to go outside and shoot the three instead of focus on the post. Like, for the problem for Harden is, he need to work on defense, but he need to work on his body. He need to go to the gym and get in shape.
Yeah.
Y'all know he's slow. He's slow on defense. He's very slow. He's not a fast-paced guy. So for him, he needs to really get in shape, and start ready, because you got pieces now. You got John Wall, excellent ball handler, good point guard. You got Jamarcus Cousins, who's ready to go on the post and very good rebounder.
Harden S. Young, I like that point you made, but also Harden is great at guarding in the post. He has one of the best post defenses of the defender. He's one of the best post defenders in the league. He's just not a perimeter defender.
He's not perimeter, yeah.
That's what they need. But he can guard the guys in the post because he's strong. Like Harden is underratedly strong. Like I seen him pushing Joker a little bit out the post, and I was like, wow.
That's just like
Hamburger put some extra muscle on him.
Yeah. I think he'd be all right though. I think if he stay, he'd be good. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna be like Shaq.
Want to stay, man?
He's gonna have to work himself into shape as the season go. You know what I'm saying?
I saw him in the bubble. He was playing some defense.
No, I said he don't want to stay, man. He want to go. I mean, he got a better situation right now where he can play off the ball a little bit better. He won't have to hold the ball as much. And he's with a better team, but he don't want to do that.
Right. Okay. FBS said, sorry to cut you off, Neil. Hold on. I'm gonna get back to you. FBS said, good evening, crew. Who do y'all predict will go to the finals? Clippers versus Nets or Lakers versus Nets, if everyone can stay healthy? I mean, it's too early, really, but we know they're gonna put the Lakers in. So what the NBA wants is the Lakers versus the Bucks, basically, or Boston, or one of them guys. But to me,
pushing that agenda,
right? To me, it's gonna be probably. I don't know. I like what Nick Jacobs was saying. Clippers and the Nets, because the Clippers look very complete, and they look like down the stretch. If they keep their team healthy, they'll be tough to beat, because down the stretch, dog, they got guys who can step up. They don't have those same guys from last year. And then the Nets got a deep bench, dog. Like, even if Karis LeVert or somebody get hurt, you got Tyler Johnson still. You got other guys who can come off, like Taurean Prince. He's a good defender. And the Nets, surprisingly to me, have been playing some great defense. It hasn't been mediocre. So, and then you can push Kevin Durant to the 4. He's gonna be like Larry Bird was. You put him at the 4, and boom, he can dominate because he can go against the guys he could guard the post guys and he could guard the perimeter. So you got the best of both worlds. To me, I want to see the Nets and Lakers because I want to see Kyrie bust LeBron ass.
Me too.
And KD.
I can't wait for that.
That's at the end of the day, we all want to see that.
I can't wait for that. I don't even want Kyrie to shake hands. I just want him to go in that bitch. If you gotta go in with sunglasses and not see niggas, just go in that bitch, dog. Just do what you think.
Just bring the sage with you. Bring the sage with you before every game. Dog.
Right.
And the thing about it, they're gonna make Brooklyn the villains. You feel me?
Right.
Brooklyn,
that's cool. Make them the villains. Yeah. They can wear the black jerseys.
That's gangster.
I just know Kyrie. He gonna be so locked in. Kyrie gonna go to work.
Dog, I was telling HD when Kyrie is locked in, dog. When Kyrie locked in, he's one of the best to do it, bro. With that ball.
When he's locked in, he is the best scorer in the league. When he is locked in, like I've never seen a guy like that in a long time. This guy pulled up damn near the half court line and was just killing the Celtics. It was and KD, and that's what I like. KD trust him. KD like, man, hell, I ain't got no more Westbrook.
Yeah, right. Do your thing, bro.
Oh yeah. You ain't got to worry about it. He can fall back now. Yeah.
Kyrie showing when he used to be on Cleveland. That's what Kyrie's showing me when he used to be on Cleveland because he was balling it up in Cleveland before LeBron. I mean, I'm talking like before Bron got in.
He was already an all-star. He was an all-star before LeBron even arrived.
But you got to understand, people are dumb. They don't understand. They look at ESPN and they don't watch these games for real. They don't. I argue with this one dude. I want some money off of him talking about that Rodman averaged way more rebounds than LeBron did. This dude like, no, he didn't. And I won like $20.
Oh, my God.
Because he was that dumb. They don't watch or research anything. LeBron is not a strong rebounder because his offensive rebounds, he averages like a 0.3 or 5. But all the guys back in the day, like Adrian Dantley, for example, who was a small forward and 2 guard, he averaged damn near 1 to 2 offensive rebounds a game, and he was way smaller than LeBron. So that just shows you how weak of a rebounder you are. Like when I get these facts, these are facts. I've looked at this stuff. I don't just come on here telling you, oh, well, he got these much rebounds. No, Rodman was out rebounding niggas twice his size.
Yeah, he was.
So it's like
springs, man.
LeBron go a game with like 12 rebounds. It's all defense. He probably got 1 rebound offensively. And it's like
and they all uncontested. They all uncontested rebounds.
Talk about it.
Like, that's it. Because when Cino was talking about it, when I start following him, I was like, man, I used to say the same thing. Like, dude, this dude is not a strong player or rebounder. To be 6'9", 280.
He's supposed to be bullied.
And what Kobe Bryant say in that book? He don't like contact.
He don't like contact.
That's why he complains. That's why he complains to the refs every game on a little ticky-tack foul. He's a punk, man.
Right.
He's a punk.
Right. Yeah. Well, Andrew Walker, staying with one team is cool, but you got to understand, like, that's rare. Like, guys just don't stay with one team. You got to understand it was different. Kobe stayed that long because Kobe did a lot for that organization. Kobe could have left. That's why they paid him that contract. And I still want to go slap Skip Bayless for talking about, oh, he should have took the contract. Well, look what happened to Tim Duncan. He didn't take those contracts, and look, he's bummy right now. His ex-wife and the lawyer took his money. So now he got to forever work his whole life while Kobe family set. They good. So take your damn contract. Stop listening to these idiots who sportscast who ain't touch a basketball. They're Pistol Pete's trying to come around here and tell us to accept and not to accept the contract. Like, come on, dog, stop it.
I just read something on IG when Pistol Pete was playing ball. They said his father was his coach in high school, right? They said his dad would make him dribble till till his fingers bleed.
Yep.
And let him sleep in the garage if he played a bad game. That's why he's so great.
Right. And that's what we're missing today, Joe. We're missing the fundamentals. We're missing, like yesterday, dog. I just wanted to choke every last damn player, like C Penn was saying. They don't box out. Then you got guys like S. Young was saying they don't play defense. And it's like, dude, the league has gotten so terrible, dog. Like it's amazing to me how people still think this league is better than the 80s or the 90s. It's like, how?
Right. It's like, what the hell are y'all looking at, man? What are y'all seeing out there?
And that's why the ratings are going to suffer. That's why it's going to suffer. Ratings is going to be killed. As long as that bum is in LA playing, he's messed the league up.
Yep. And that's the truth. He did, Joe. He messed the league up. He started these super teams, and now they're trying to blame everybody else, saying they had a super team in the past. And I'm like, how were they a super team in the past, dog? Like, that don't make any sense. The Lakers drafted James Worthy. The only guy they actually traded for was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, which was in that 7.
Right. So they all came by drafting.
Yeah, like Magic wasn't on the phone saying, hey, oh, you guys join me. No, he didn't do that crap. So what are you talking about?
You work with what you got.
Right.
Exactly.
One thing I'm mad about is the lack of competition. Because now there's no more competition now. Because now they're all buddy friendly. Like like no.
But think about it. And if it was competition, they won't even talk about it on Undisputed or ESPN the next day. They would not talk about it. If it exists.
Right. And Adam Silver, he this fruity ass and gone soft, of course. Just letting this dude from Akron just do whatever the hell he want, dog. And no repercussions whatsoever, man.
Yeah, like the thing is, I don't have a problem. Jordan used to get away doing what he wanted, but the thing Jordan did that I love is he kept the game together. He kept the game true. He never cheated the game. He never cheated it. He was a scumbag, a-hole. I didn't like him, but I love Jordan because he didn't take advantage of that power he had to destroy the fabric of the game. This guy is destroying the fabric of the game, the all-star rules. And Michael would never have done that. Michael would never talk about Team Jordan against Team Patrick Ewing. Man, Jordan, what? Jordan would have slapped the hell out of you. Like, look, I'm going to take these guys from the East. We beat your ass today.
Just think of Michael Jordan was an owner right now. And if they interviewed him and asked him about the game now, with no filter, what you think he would have said? What you think he would say?
He would have gone.
Mike would have went off. Be like, look, that nigga need to cut his hair, and then he need to take that 23 off because he ain't me. I take it personal, man. Man, what if he would have met Michael when he was 38 and he met the LeBron now? Michael would have busted his ass. Michael would have put him on that court and said, let's get it. I'm going to whoop your ass right now. I'm going to teach you. Dude, the only dude Michael thought about playing was Kobe Bryant because he saw Kobe was ready. Like, you brought shoes? Hey, bring those shoes today. Look, man, where you go get some shoes? Because Kobe was that determined. Kobe respected him, but Kobe also wanted to let him know, look, man, I can play too. I'm coming for you. And that's what real ballers used to do. Allen Iverson, he didn't go over the court kissing nobody's butt. He said, I'm going at you. I want you. I'm here now. I ain't waiting for Grand Hill and them. I'm here to take the lead now. That's basketball. Basketball.
And they disrespecting their legends. They're not giving their just due. Like they disrespect them. They be like saying, man, this player is better. They say today's player is better than these players. They better than Kobe. They better than Sim. They better than, and it ain't even like totally disrespectful. Like whoa,
right?
Yeah, it's a total insult. It's a total insult when you hear guys that don't know nothing about the game get on TV and talk and down talk Kobe Bryant's legacy.
Yep, Nick Wright,
LeBron James.
Yep,
he's the biggest disgrace in the league, man. Ever. I that to you a disgrace, man.
Yeah.
Ruined the league, and they're not gonna kick him out of the league for it.
No.
No, it's ESPN because I remember ESPN. They rate them 93. They rate them 93. So I'm like 93. It's okay. Let me look at you know what? Let me look at the list. Looking at the list, you got Todd Gibson over Randy Jackson, Brandon Knight, Robin Lopez, Jaleel Okafor. I'm like
Yeah.
like what?
Yeah, it's that terrible, S Young. Like, you know, it's that damn terrible. It's like, look, man, like like I said, I'm from Florida. I grew up, man, a Magic fan. Penny Hardaway, my dog. I get tired of people not even talking about Penny. Like, they go skip right to Shaq. I had to tell this one kid the other day. I'm like, dude, did you watch the Magic growing up? Because Rick Smith used to give it to Shaq. So did Akeem. They used to give it to Shaq when Penny
Patrick
came.
Ewing too.
Yeah, and Patrick Ewing used to give him trouble.
Yeah, for sure.
He didn't start winning until those guys were done. He couldn't beat them in their primes. Their primes, they dominated him. Akeem loved going against Shaq because he knew, all Shaq wanted to do is be physical. I'll get physical right back and just give him a 1-2. It's over.
Shaq is a one-dimensional player, man. He ain't have no moves. No moves.
Same shit. ABC, dog. I'm telling you. Same shit LeBron on that ABC shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Same shit every night. Same shit every night. You know what I'm saying?
We tired of
what team you go to, you can put on his highlights and you'll see the same shit. He on a different team.
Have y'all seen the Dream Team documentary? Have y'all seen the Dream Team documentary?
I saw it.
Yeah.
Okay. You remember the team that beat the Dream Team, the college?
Yeah. Chris Webber and them boys.
You take that team right there and put it in this era right now, and they would dominate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
Bobby Hurley.
Chris Webber be at the top of the key, give you a 1-2.
Who's gonna guard Hardaway? Penny Hardaway, Bobby Hurley, Allen Houston,
Right.
Chris Webber, like Jamal Mashburn.
Oh God, if Jamal would have not hurt. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
If did y'all used to get them shoes? I wore the Mashburns.
I had a pair.
Man, that's Pip in the business. I said, hold up. Mashburn. Yeah, my black on quick.
And did you now you just said that, right? The Mashburns. Now you see that? Think about the game from then and now. All the stars on certain teams, they had their own
93 draft.
Yeah.
Think about it. Ain't too many dudes in the league, they got their own sneaker. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Shaq had the osmosis. I liked them. The osmosis. You had the pennies. You had the Pippins. You had the Jordans. You had the Barclays.
Come on, man.
You had the Ewins. Man, what? Our childhood was wrong.
I'm gonna throw the Jerry Stackhouses in there. You remember those?
I forgot.
Do not hear that name I just said though. Jerry Stackhouse.
Yeah.
Them Grand
Hills. Falling in the league.
Everybody had the Grand Hills down. I mean, I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina. Everybody had them Grand Hills when they came out.
Oh yeah, the Grand Hills.
Everybody had
them things.
I couldn't even get them in my size at the time. I had the Mashburns.
Yeah.
Andrew, Kobe, like Jordan said, the only person that would have beat Jordan is Kobe. That's it, because he stole all his moves. That's it. Baby. Kevin Durant, the thing is, he would be good against Mike. He would give Mike problems as far as his height and how he can do it. Yeah, because Larry Bird gave Jordan problems, and that's who Kevin Durant is like. He's like built like Bird was. He lanky, he tall, and that turnaround jumper is just nasty. So yeah, KD would give him problems too. I believe KD would have gave him problems. I think Mike would have beat KD because Mike would have got physical and would have beat him down. Whereas with Bird loved physicality. So Bird would have been different. Bird was a different animal. Like, I don't know why about Bird. They just want to put LeBron over Bird so fast, and it's like
that's what I'm just.
I
saying.
don't, man, dog.
They disrespecting them as legends like that.
I got in an argument over that, bro.
But it's trash.
I got in an argument over that.
What?
Somebody, yeah, because I seen the stat about Larry Bird and LeBron, what they did at age 30, and Larry Bird had better stats than LeBron, and I was like, and people yet call me crazy, and yet people call me crazy, and then LeBron fans want to hop my mentions talking about so what does Bird do better than LeBron on the court? Blah blah blah. I'm like
everything.
No, he basically does everything.
Shooting,
like what are we talking about?
Bird played his whole career damn near banged. He was a warrior. He was banged up his whole damn career.
And he could take over a game. He could take over a game.
Yes.
Exactly. And then people want to say, well, what Larry Bird do at age 35 compared to LeBron? I'm like, well, Larry Bird's back was already jacked up, but he did average 20, 10, and 7 on 47, 41, and 93. That's still pretty damn good.
But see, Penn, not to cut you off, but think about it. Every time you saw The Last Dance, Michael would, talk to Magic and Bird. He would joke with him, but he always showed respect.
For sure.
He never showed a scumbag or a-hole attitude to them, because he knew them guys would bust his ass when it was time to play, that they would give it to him and he would give it to them. So that's a respect thing. That's something that a lot of guys, even when Kobe played, Kobe would never put himself over anybody. He would never say he was better than Oscar, and he gave everybody love. And that's what's lacking from these young guys today.
But the only thing about it, only thing about it is he'll let his game show.
Right.
You know what I mean? He ain't gonna talk it. He gonna perform. And that's the thing about it. These boys ain't performing. They friends now. Niggas is hanging out. They just cool. Niggas, all these dudes in the league is soft. They too buddy.
Right. And your average LeBron fans will say, you'll tell them straight up, LeBron's had more help than anybody in history. They be like, what you talking about? Like, what you mean? Like, look at the rosters that he played for.
What you mean? Yeah.
Break it down.
And then once people
so damn delusional.
critique LeBron's game, some of these LeBron fans, they be making these random stuff like, "Oh, what you mean, man? Hey, man, you hating on another black man?" Like,
I know. Like, ain't Malcolm back dribbling the ball, now. Like, chill out.
That's when they throw the towel in. Then they like, man,
they got nothing else to defend.
Like, it gets me so mad. Like,
right.
That's when you know you got.
Man, like the Bleach, like the ESPN report, they put him in top 3. Like Bleacher Report, they put him in like number 2. Like what?
Don't he run Bleacher Report too? Don't he got something with Bleacher
Report? No, I don't report from them. They are so biased. They had Kobe like 15th overall of all time, and I'm like, what? And the players they put over him, it was like, no. What is you talking about? They had David Robinson over him.
Oh my God, it's over.
I remember Chris Broussard. He said on ESPN, no, he said on Undisputed that Kobe Bryant is not a top 10 player. I remember he said,
he said
that. Chris Broussard, you ain't a top 10 analyst. Like,
I wanted to go slap the light skin off of Chris Broussard bum ass. Dude, you know damn well Kobe cooked Joe Boy every time they played each other. They may have lost the game, but he cooked Joe Boy.
The person I wanted to slap was Ryan Hollins. I really
they had to get up on out of there.
Shaq wanted to choke that dude so bad when he said he got in the conversation. He like, what? He ain't in what conversation? You serious? Man.
Yeah, they're like, no, because like he told Shaq, like, I think Kobe and MJ can't feel MJ's shoes. And Shaq was like, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, he had to take his glasses off. Like, what's wrong with this nigga?
Yep.
Like,
and it's like, what did you do again? Like, what did you do in the league? How many points you have? Minutes did you play?
Right.
They just be saying things for shock value.
That man said. I think that means. I think LeBron could be on the Lakers Mount Rushmore. What?
Oh, what?
Man,
How,
oh my God, get that shit out of here, bro.
I'm like this light skinned motherfucker. I'm like, yo.
Right. You got Kobe Bryant, you got Jerry West, you got Magic Johnson, you got
Will
James
Worthy.
Worthy. We didn't even bring Worthy up. Worthy is one of the best small forwards ever to play the game. They don't even talk about Big Game James.
Yeah. Better believe it.
It's too many.
It's too many. Right. And you gonna put these bums up, man? They tried to talk about something the other day. LeBron, AD versus Shaq and Kobe. I'm like, Shaq and Kobe would have killed them. First of all,
80 can't mess with Shaq. 80 would body him.
Right. AD would have hit the floor crying, and then LeBron would have tried to pass it to him every play.
Both of them boys soft.
And LeBron doesn't even try to dunk on nobody. So what makes you think he's gonna try to go in the lane and try to dunk on Shaq?
That's what I meant to say. There's no more attacking the basket, no more. Nobody getting boomed on. That's what
they focus on three. Like, yo, we're gonna.
Yeah, even Westbrook slowing down. He was the last one attacking the basket.
That boy knees giving out. He got arthritis.
Yeah, man, that alley-oop, the DeAndre, when he dunked it, I jumped off my seat. I said, oh, okay, this gonna be a game.
What's up with the little dude who used to dunk though? Zach LaVine, where he at?
Little dude.
Oh, he in Chicago, man. Chicago gonna lose like they always.
Even though he putting up points, he doing good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I like Kobe White better than him though.
Yeah. But shoot, I'm gonna get out of here. Fellas, gotta get to work, so I'm catching on the next one.
All right, Bye bye to the cheese.
We're gonna see you, bro.
Hey, I don't know. They number one.
C-Pit know I'm messing with him. Yeah. He know I'm gonna talk my trash to his butt, man.
So where y'all got y'all rankings in the seeding with the West and the East in the NBA?
Oh, hold on. Let me pull it up right now, cause
still too early for me.
It's too early for me.
It's early, dog. That's exactly just like Neil and S. Young said. It's too early, dog. I'm 2 games.
Once the trade deadline is over,
over and check the midseason out.
Because you got to think about it, dog. What if? Because look bad now, but in a month or two, they'll probably be whooping everybody butt. Like, you don't know what could happen. Like,
underdog team.
And we got to see. I love Kyrie, but we got to see if he stay healthy because he get banged up easily.
Right.
You got to think about this too. The NBA, they still gonna lose a lot of money this year, so it's like they gonna try their best to match these matchups the best way they can when it comes to the playoffs.
Yeah, they got to put that revenue right.
Oh yeah, they looking to put the Nets in now because everybody liking the Nets now. LeBron want to play the Bucks because he know it'll be easier.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think it'll be.
I think his competition is the Nets because if KD stay and KD and Kyrie playing against the finals against him, boy.
Oh yeah.
I want the Clippers to fall so they can play them in the first round. I want them to play the Lakers in the first round so they can knock them out.
That'll be nasty.
No, they gotta focus the Nuggets. I think they gotta get out the Nuggets in order to beat.
Yeah, I still think the Clippers. I still think the Nuggets are second, even though they lost yesterday. I just think they are. I just think they love to play the Clippers, but I just think the Clippers they're not, to me, match up well with the Nuggets, but I know they'll match up well with the Lakers. I know they can match up with them. Yeah. And then not only that, you got to also look at the other teams, like who's going to fill out the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th seeds. Like the West. Yeah, Houston could. But the West, we don't know. The West right now is kind of up. Like the bottom half, we don't know because everybody is so the same. The Kings, they look good. The Kings look good. The Pelicans look good. The Suns look good. They look better than I thought they would be. And
look up for the Pelicans.
You notice they're talking about them? You notice they're not.
No. No.
Pelicans, they're gonna be a sleeper team. Watch out, they gonna make noise in that jump.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Yeah.
Like I said, Zion and Brandon Ingram, and then the Spurs, dog. Lonnie Walker and DeJounte, dog. They could be the best backcourt, dog. Up and coming, dog. They're nasty with it.
Don't forget about Memphis. Don't sleep on Memphis. Memphis
yeah,
too.
exactly.
I would say, but I have to say the Suns.
Yeah, and then the Jazz. You got about the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell, and then you got your boy Bogdanovich back.
Definitely, some teams that slept on are very slept on.
At the end of the day, it's gonna turn out to be good, though. It's gonna turn out to be good. We're gonna get some teams in there that's gonna work something. Ain't gonna be no they don't even belong. I just want to see. I don't care who make. I just like to see competition, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no dog in the fight. I'm a Knicks fan, man. We ain't shit. You know what I mean? So I look to watch. You know what I'm saying? When I watch sports, I like to watch NBA. I want to see the best of the best go at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what
I respect the Knicks too. I respect the Knicks.
The Knicks gonna be straight.
They got a loyal ass fan base.
They gotta keep doing their thing and getting the right pieces and don't overcharge for somebody. Just keep playing.
Y'all remind me of when Oakland was terrible. We was still rocking with them. So I respect Knicks, man. Even though my boy Curry had to drop 50 on that thing.
Hey, we you know what I mean? Shit, we gonna get right. But shit,
so this way, I'd rather watch the Knicks. I'd rather watch the Knicks than watch the Lakers.
Yeah,
I definitely watch the Knicks are always fun to watch to play.
I mean,
I always love watching the Knicks play.
The thing with the Lakers is, like, I wish people would see it. They look so much better without LeBron on the court. Like last night, they looked better. Anthony Davis actually was playing in the post. Like, when he don't play in the post to me, Anthony Davis is weak to me. Like he is. Like, he try to shoot a three. It's like, I don't know. It's just, I just don't like him out there. I like him in the post. To me, LeBron trying to make him like Kevin Love and Chris Bosh, and that's a bad thing to do.
Yeah, you got to play your position. Get in that box and back that nigga in the paint. Get down and dog.
That's what I'm saying. So when the Nets play the Lakers, like, who the Lakers gonna put on KD?
Dude, I don't think the Lakers match up well against them because I would throw DeAndre and Allen in there on some plays, and I would bang them down low. They don't have nobody down low to protect AD. I would bang AD all game. I don't care if my guy got 4 fouls. I'm gonna bring his ass over here. Come here.
Yeah.
You keep putting your forearm in his back every time. I don't care if you foul out. I'm gonna go get another guy at the end of the bench who don't play. Oh, you next. Keep giving them that. Oh, get this. That's what I'm like. These coaches are soft today. They don't know how to coach. I'd have been got his ass out the game. AD would have been out the game in the second quarter. Dealing with me coaching them. They'd have been telling me, man, hey, man, you can't be doing that. Man, kiss my red ass. Keep on banging him in the pool. Put that forearm on his back. Keep doing it. Put that in you. Shoot.
Yeah, that's the problem with the NBA. They let these players get too comfortable.
Yep. You got to put that physicality on them bums, man.
Yeah, man. Break
you do that, you expose them. You expose them all the way. You do that.
Right.
Like, they complain to the refs. They always complaining. They don't got it like that. Like, they ain't built like that.
Right. They not.
Psyche down.
Yep. Like, that's
like, once you got that, it's over.
Right. That's how you play. You got to bang these guys, man. If you bang these guys are done. Like, dude, AD can't survive. That's what I'm trying to tell people. If LeBron and them played in our era, dog, we would have picked LeBron up full court. Like, this is what the Suns was doing to Luka. This is how they were messing Luka head up. They put Bridges on Luka. Every time he got the ball, he was full court pressing Luka the whole game. And he was giving Luka problems. Luka was just looking frustrated. And that's how I'm saying that's how you guard guys like Luka, Giannis, and LeBron. Pick their ass up full court and put your forearm into them. And they can't do nothing. They not strong dribblers like that. So get in there, jump. Get up on them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh yeah, and
a lot of turnovers.
First 3 games, yeah, I would have got fired because first of all, I would have choked Fournier. Fournier would have been dead at the end of the bench. I'd have grabbed Aaron Gordon and told him, man, look, stop all that damn dunk contest mess. This is a game. I need you to get me some mid-range shots going and some post-up moves. Vucevic, I'd have got Vucevic traded. He too soft. He's skilled, but he's soft. He don't got no dog to play on my team, dog. My team would be full of dogs.
I know that's
full of dogs. I can't have a fool on my team. I'd be like, you if you come in there talking about, man, I got a nail appointment. What? Get him out here. Gotta go. Gotta get up
my Manny Petty.
Yeah, I need a Petty. Nah, we don't do that around here.
Yeah, cause Magic doing good. Cause y'all beat the Wizard. Yeah, y'all beat the Wizard. Yeah.
Man, we beat the Wizards. Oh, we just beat the Wizards. We beat them.
So they 2-0, dog.
Man, look, I don't trust Fournier.
The Sixers. They played I forget who the Sixers play, but we want to know right now. We'll be all right. Y'all see.
So if I
gonna come up.
We would be straight because all I would do is collect my check and chill. That's it. And I go to the strip club every night. Bron coach the team. I'm straight. I pull a James Harden. I'd be like, Harden, you here with me too? Come on, man. Here. There go an extra 200. That's on LeBron. Let's go. All day. All day. I don't have to coach. He gonna coach the team.
He can't even do that. And Ron can't do that.
He can't do that. I wouldn't even want to coach LeBron. I'd rather coach the Clippers because I'll be cussing Paul George out every day.
Yep, to get him motivated.
I'll come to Paul George like, you know, planners ass nigga. You ain't got no nuts, nigga. Cut them damn braids off your head, boy. If you don't deserve no braids, you wear braids when you win. When you win it all. Kawhi could rock braids. He won 2 championships. You ain't win nothing. You ain't rock nothing. Cut that off your head. Man, I'll do a major pain on the whole team. Beverly would get his hair cut. Paul would get his hair cut. Zubac would be bald. All them cats would be bald.
And they be rocking it like any other places.
Yeah. Exactly. Hey, I gotta cut that music off.
Somebody bought the music.
Yeah, I gotta cut that music off. Yeah. That's gonna mess
up. Who that playing that music?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But like I was saying, I'm just saying, like, no, I would cut everybody hair off but Kawhi. I would ask Kawhi, man, what you want this game, dog? You want some graham crackers?
You know he ain't gonna say nothing. He's just gonna say one word. That's it.
Say less.
Like yeah.
If
I think by him getting hurt yesterday. That's gonna push him even more.
Magic, I would trade Vucevic and I would get some picks and I would get some depth. That's what I would do. And I would Aaron Gordon. I would see if I could get some picks off of him because I'm not winning the championship this year. So I would build my team. I would build around folks. Would build around all those other guys. I just don't like Vucevic, man. We had him too long. They're winning right now, but dog, that's how the Magic do. The Magic will start off fast and then they'll fade. They always do that crap. I know my team.
Yeah, that's right. When you know your team, you know. Like,
yeah, I know.
You know, at the end of the day, fuck it, we shitty.
Talking about they beat the Wizards, like that don't mean nothing. The Wizards
I need to see more
struggle, but that don't mean nothing because when the middle of the season start, that's when I start paying attention to them. How they handle adversity, how they handle when they're losing. The Magic done this before. The Magic started out one time, I think 6-1 or something like that, and they faded. People start getting hurt. They couldn't handle it. So I don't trust none of that mess. That's why when they beat Miami, I wasn't on here bragging about it. I was telling people, dog, it's just 1 or 2 games, dog. Wait till it get halfway. Then you'll see who the real ballers are.
One thing about the Miami jerseys, y'all got one of the dopest jerseys in the league, though.
Oh man, Miami nice, man. I like Miami as a team, man. I like Pat Riley's mentality because that's the mentality I would live by. Like it's a real mentality. Like, look, man, come to work, do your job, go home. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Why you think that bum ain't stay there long enough? Why you think he ain't want to learn?
Because he couldn't trade 100 people like he did. Because if he could trade 100 people like he could, he would have stayed in Miami. He couldn't stay in Miami because Pat Riley was like, dog, you a little B. He talked to LeBron like a B. You saw. You ain't no Michael Jordan talking about I'm changing my number. Like, dog, you weren't gonna wear 23. Pat Riley already said I retire that number. Ain't nobody doing it. You know, and Mark Cuban,
the Raptors.
Right. And Mark Cuban said, I retired 24, man. Ain't nobody Kobe. Because Kobe used to give it to Dallas every time he played them. Mark Cuban stood up. He said that they ought to amnesty Kobe. Kobe dropped 50 on their ass. And he stood up and had to clap. He had to clap. What else was he gonna do? You ain't never heard no other owner say they retiring nothing for LeBron. Nothing.
Man, you ain't gonna get it either. Nope. It ain't gonna happen.
He ran up out of that Miami situation. He couldn't deal with Pat, man. That was too much authority. He ain't never had nobody put him in a place like that. That boy used to run and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He been pampered his whole damn. You see how he living? He's pampered.